Hello, hello everyone. How's it going? How's it going? Today, as you can see, we are with the ever so beautiful Gutsy Demise. How are you doing today?
Yippee! I'm good, how are you?
I am doing all right. So before we jump into it, what do you want people to call you?
Gutsy, Gutsy. The whole mouse chick is a dead persona, but I go by Gutsy.
Well, Gutsy, it is great to have you here. I'm very excited. Real quick,
Me too,
thank
me
you,
too.
Nate, and hello, my name is Kevin. Thank you for the follows, I appreciate it. But I am
Hi
super
Kevin, hi
excited. You have no
Nate.
idea the hype that has been going on in the background getting ready to have this interview with Gutsy.
Nah, nah.
Oh, before we jump into the actual
Mm-mm.
questions, also tell them
Mm.
about this model and what's coming up for you.
Ah, so my community knows this. Some of my goobers are in chat and they know this. But up and coming, I have a 2.0 debut on December 15th with my actual demon model, and it's gonna be really fucking neat. I spent so much money on her. I'm very excited to show her off. This is but a fraction of the power to come. Only but a moment, a fleeting moment of the beauty that will be shown.
And it is
So
December
yippee!
15th for your debut,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, yes,
I
December
was, like,
15th,
really
and I'll be streaming
tiptoeing
the
back
whole
because I was like, "I
day.
think that's it, but I don't wanna be lying." So I was like,
Yeah!
15th."
Yep, it's on my birthday. I'm streaming
That's
all day the
right!
day I turn 22.
I did the same thing on my
Yeah!
birthday this year. I was just like, "I'm taking off work and just streaming all day."
Dude, fuck yeah, because it's based. I was gonna do that last year too for 21, but then I realized I should probably go out and, like, actually drink.
Getting drunk legally on my birthday, let's go on stream.
That's what how true. Fuck, I should've done that. Bar hopping with chat.
Bar hopping oh, that would've been good. Alright, so to
Next
get
time,
into the
next time.
questions, can
Okay.
I have a bear cup?
I see what you mean when you said I'd crash out. I'm gonna kill you.
I told
I'm
you,
gonna
I was
kill
like,
you.
I have one question that I'm pretty sure is gonna spark some rage, but, I had
I'm gonna
to.
hang on. Let me get real close so everybody knows the answer to this. No. Stop calling. Stop asking. Stop coming to the store. The next person who does it, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill people. People are gonna die.
But
We
counterpoint to
don't have
that,
it.
I can see one behind the counter, so you should sell
I'm
it to
gonna
me.
I'm gonna kill you. They're gone. They're all gone. We finally sold all of them. They're all gone. But there are still people who come to my stupid kiosk and they're like, "But you had one yesterday." Yeah, that
That
was
was
yesterday.
yesterday.
It's gone.
I was literally talking about this. I went to a family dinner last night, and I
Mhm.
was just talking about it because everyone's had those bad customer service interactions, and it's just like,
Yeah.
"Oh, so if they don't come to pick it up in, like, 6 months, you're still not gonna sell to me?" It's like, "Well, that's not the case now, so
Yeah.
both how you're acting,
And also,
no."
no. Yeah, because you're asking and you're being a bitch about it, no, I won't sell it to you.
RM wants
I'll
to know,
sell it
"What
to
about a
anyone
cow
else.
cup?"
You know? Haven't seen that one yet, but, if you ask, I'm sure a barista will giggle at you a little bit. Go give them some humor, alright? Go support your local Starbucks baristas. We've been through hell these past couple weeks with Red Cup Day and Bear Cup Day.
Okay, so explain to me the
I
red
have
cup
a kitty
thing
cup.
because I have no idea. I'm not a coffee
Mm.
person, so what?
Oh. No, that's fair. So one day out of the whole year in November for like a Christmas celebration, I don't know why we do it in November, but we do. If you come in to Starbucks and you buy a holiday drink, you get a free red cup. And people go fucking feral over these red cups because they're like limited. It's only one day that you can get them. They're not even that cute, in my
I was about to say,
opinion,
like,
but
realistically, is it cute? Is it worth the hype?
no, no, no. Because my manager was like, "Oh, do you want to put one on the side?" And I was like, "No, I'm okay."
Okay, but the Hello Kitty one you got was cute as shit, like, I that one was
Yeah!
worth it.
Oh, no, absolutely, and I take pride in that because that was also a limited edition drop. Oh my god, excuse me. Um, so a bunch of people didn't get it. I take pride in my little Hello Kitty tumbler. She's so fucking cute.
Oh, my mod is
She's
sad
better
in
than the
chat
bear
now
cup.
because she didn't hear about the bear cup.
Oh, sorry. 2 red cups, damn.
Oh,
They
weren't you
canceled
saying
me
something
earlier.
about that where, like, people you had to be like, "There's a certain amount that you have to order to get the red cup," and people are like, "What if I just get, like, a tiny and
Yes!
get, like, 8 cups?"
Yes, yes, I had somebody come in and she like brought all of her daughters, right? So I could smell where this is going, right? When people come in on holiday stuff like that, you know where it's gonna go. It's the customer service like inkling. And she waddles up with all of her kiddos and she's like, "All right, so I want like 5 red cups." And I was like, "All right, so you're gonna have to order 5 different times because we can't give them out like as many as people want because then somebody could come in and ask for like 10. You have to get it per order." And she got so pissed with me. She was like, "Well, that makes no sense. Why
I
would
would
I have to
like
order
a
five
small
times?"
frappe in 12 cups, please.
No, 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 no. You can't. You won't. You can do that at home. All right, pour it into a shot glass. Get away from me. Don't torment your
I'm
local
waiting for it. I'm waiting for
baristas.
your local Starbucks shot glasses.
Ugh. I mean, we have the espresso cups. They look like shot glasses. I bought one to use as a shot glass
That's fair.
because it's cute. It's about the same, an espresso shot and a shot. They
One
work. They
one puts you
work.
on the couch and the other one gets you pacing around the house.
Yeah, exactly. One's gonna make your nerves fry, and the other one's gonna make your nerves go, "Oh,
That's where you
oh."
just mix both of them and figure out, like, let your body fight it out. That is not
True,
medical
that's what you do with
advice.
Baileys. Nah, 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 get your local Irish cream and pour that into coffee. That shit's good, but
Anytime
don't do it
my
in the morning.
mother-in-law stops by, that is one of those we have to go get Baileys for her coffee,
Fucking love
and I'm like,
Baileys.
"Doesn't she drink her coffee at, like, 6 in the morning?" And it's like, "Yes." I'm like, "Alright, no
Wait,
further
she's drinking
questions."
Baileys
Like,
in the morning? Oh
yes,
my
it is
god,
that
wait.
is a thing. And, like, "Isn't she
God!
also going to work?" And everyone's just like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Alright, I guess, cool. Yeah."
That that
She works
is
from home also, I'm not letting her get tipsy and drive. She just, like, pulls up her laptop, pours her Baileys, and is like, "Fuck it, let's go to work."
what a menace, I love her. I can pop off clean. Also, hi, MB. Sorry, I'm stalking your chat while
You're
we're
fine,
talking.
absolutely. I did get this question
Like,
on
fuck.
Twitter, I don't remember from who, but that is my bad for not writing it down. Just why?
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 Why? I ask myself that every time I wake up. Why?
That just makes me think of the,
Why?
like, "Why are we here? Just to suffer?"
Just to suffer? Yeah, yeah. You know the dog who's sitting in the fiery, like,
Yes.
house, and he's
Yeah.
just looking outward? That's me. That's perpetually me. I'm just looking outward like, "Mm,
One of my
yeah."
favorite response gifs is the smiling dumpster on fire floating down the road. It's like, that is my response
Yeah!
90% of the time. Like, "Hey, how's it going?" I'm like, "Well."
This. It's going great, guys. It's going great.
So, beforehand, you were kind of excited about this one, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Do you have backstory or lore for you as a VTuber, your model,
Yeah.
whatever you feel like telling?
Yeah, I do. I've been making little mini animatics for every debut. And I'm trying to lock in really hard for this next one. But to minimize the story as much as possible so I don't talk about it for too much, essentially Gutsy was a demon knight, right? Born in hell, not a fallen angel, nothing like that. Born in hell, demon knight, right? Who's been sent out to go send a message back to her like people, to her little kingdom and her little monarch. By the time she got there, everyone there was slaughtered. The king who had sent her was like, "Hey, go warn them that I'm coming." But he beat her there with full intent to just leave her there. Leave her as like a little messenger, right? So, like any normal, healthy person would do, Shoddy rips apart reality to go find the souls of like everybody who was in the kingdom, right? Ends up in the human world, realizes that you need money to exist, and starts streaming because now she's upset. She's depressed. She doesn't want to work. You went from being a knight with cool powers to being stuck in this mortal realm. What do? You stream. You play video games to like quench your sadness.
That is so
She's so me.
fascinating.
She's so me, and I love her.
I have to point out that, so I also have lore that is very similar. Mine is I was an angel of death. I was one of heaven's
Oh.
best. I slaughtered demons and
Oh
anything
fuck! Wait, hang on.
unclean.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Hold
whoa.
up, it's coming. And then one day I
Okay,
came
okay.
across a demon that I was like, she's not doing anything. She's just chilling. She's not doing anything bad. I ended up falling in love with her
Mm.
and went back to heaven and was
Aw.
like, yo, can we like not kill them until they've done something wrong? and heaven was like, nope, and yeeted me the fuck out of there. So now I'm on Earth,
No.
just trying to keep the balance between heaven and hell getting too crazy, and just chilling
Yeah.
here. But as you were saying that, I was like, someone slaughtered a bunch of demons, and I was like, it wasn't me. I was off duty by that point. I'm just
This
gonna.
one wasn't me, guys. I didn't
I
do
know what it
that.
looks like, but it wasn't me.
Dude, hell yeah. I love that. And don't worry, it wasn't you. I got a guy for it. His name's Damien. I drew him. I think he's so fun.
Okay,
Or
follow-up question:
Dorian,
is
fuck,
he hot?
sorry. Yeah, my chat thinks Dorian's hot. Do you want to see him?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. Let me pull up Discord. He's named after Damien. I always fuck that up, but his name's Dorian. My chat goes feral every time that I show him. They forget that he's supposed to be the embodiment of like all things fucked up and evil. So they definitely thirst a little more than they should over this evil,
I feel like
fucked
that's
up,
the
disgusting
description
man.
of chat most of the time, is the embodiment of all
True.
things fucked up and evil.
True. You know what? They're made for each other. They're made for each other.
That's fair.
You
That's
guys
why
can
they
have
like each other.
Dorian. Yeah, exactly. Like, oh yes, finally, somebody who matches my freak, somebody who's as evil as me.
That's how the story is going to evolve. Surprise! It was actually chat who killed all the demons
Damn
to get
it!
you to stream.
Actually, my chat has a guy too. His name is Charles. Wait, do you want to see their comic page?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. So the guy with his hand out and like the blanked out face, that's my chat. And then the dude up top, that's Dorian.
That's sick as hell.
Thank you, thank you. Those are my boys. Those are my guys.
That's so cool. I need to step up my
Thank you,
game.
thank you.
I just get gay with my chat. I don't have like OCs for them. Come on.
Oh, you need to make an OC for them, because then you can abuse them in lore. I need to draw my VTuber
The thing
like
is,
punching
they'd be like,
Charles.
jokes on you. I'm into that.
Ah, you little freaks. Then you could draw them like sitting outside, staring out a windowsill, looking in.
I want to point out that my chat is just new boy, Gage. Even better, guy mentioned, gay. Like that is.
You could show them if you want, and also only if you want to. You could show them the guys.
Show them the guys. Let's see. Let me
Show them the
pull
guys.
it up. You're about to see how
There's
terrible
blood
I am
on
at
Dorian's
Fuck it,
face.
I'll do it live.
Nah, that's what's good though. That's why VTubing is base. Scuffed is like the fun. Blood? What? Yeah, I feel something tells me that you guys will be just like my chat in that you'll see Dorian and be like, evil man killed an entire castle? But could he get it? I can fix it. I want him regardless. It's the same with my friends. I showed my friends Dorian and they were like, okay, wood.
That is the immediate thing. Anytime anything, I'm just like, smash. It's like, well, okay.
Smash. Wood.
That is one of my favorite moments from, we did the Pokemon Smasher Pass, and it was just C-Dot, the little acorn thing, and I was like, I know where he's going. He's going places, and one of my guys was just like, yeah, my ass. And I'm like, all right, well.
That's amazing. They're quick with it. I love... Gooners are so quick with their humor. It's so funny. They just like half off the riff, ready to say some crazy shit. It's glorious.
All right,
Somebody said preload bust,
Lirio.
Sorry guys, I saved the bust for later. It's ready to load. That's crazy.
Yeah, this is just a daily thing. This is how they are. All right, well, I pulled it up really big on screen. Hold on.
Whoa, there's Dorian. Look at him. Yeah. Look at him in his handsome glow.
Let's at least fit it to screen. There we go. Look at that.
There's Dorian and there's Charles.
Yeah, and there's Charles the nut button in chat. Let's go.
Oh shit. Those are my guys.
I can't act too disappointed because like I'm the one who requested a nut button, so like I can't be mad that they're using it.
True.
Well.
Oh, thank you.
That was fun. That was super cool. On the next question, how long have you been VTubing?
Shockingly, not as long as my entire content creator journey. I've been doing content for 3 years, I had a main channel that got omega nerfed, um, but I've been VTubing for a year now, a little over a year, I wanna say. I was PNG tubing first, but I personally still count that as, like, VTubing, 'cause it's, like, the same sphere.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I ran with a PNG for 4 or 5 months before, like, while it was getting rigged,
Mhm.
I was just like, "We'll just rock with this for a bit."
Yeah, exactly. I was using a PNG tuber, and then I found customizable VTubers, and I used that for a bit, and then I got my first ever, like, actual custom VTuber.
I
I wanna
want to
say,
look
like,
at the
maybe 6
customizable,
months
I'm just
in.
so scared I'm so stupid that, like, I
No!
won't be able to figure it out.
If you ever get one, I'm so I would happily show you how to use it. This one's a customizable.
I kinda want to
You
just
can do,
make,
like,
like,
texture
my
edits.
my gender toggle so I can have, like, Femme Nero and have that as, like, a redeem or something, and I'll do a customizable for it.
That'd be so fun, you totally should. And now that I'm biased, we should get the Yami customizable. It's the one I'm using now until my 2.0. It's so cute.
I
She's
can't
so fucking
argue with
cute.
that. So,
Mhm.
speaking
And I
of
can do texture
models,
edits. Mm.
we're gonna skip a couple things. I noticed that blood is a very big motif in a lot of your
Oh,
things.
yeah?
How
Yes, yes.
1, explain, but 2, how has that
Mm.
played into how you feel your journey has gone in the VTuber sphere?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, first and foremost, I think it just plays into my aesthetic and character very well. Part of the whole, like, vibe of my streams is that my character is very yandere. So the blood, I think, is just, like, a fun motif. And then secondly, I've always been a very, like, I like the cute but creepy gory shit. I really like the, like, super creepy meets really pink and really kawaii type stuff. And when I first started VTubing, I was really nervous that people wouldn't like that or they'd think that it was really gross. So I started off just being really cutesy. And the more, like, comfortable I got with my community, the more I just started doing what I wanted. And now I just do. I'll just add blood to anything, I'll fuck anything up, I'll make anything gross. I've added bugs. It's just neat. It's nice to be able to be like, "Here's what I think looks neat. Enjoy."
I like it, I like it.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. I'm a big fan. I
Also, I have
want
to
more cute and
apologize for
gore.
my chat because they're definitely I have a toggle that's called jacket on/off to take my jacket on and
Yeah,
off.
they're jacking off.
Yeah,
They're jacking off in chat.
they were like, "Omni, don't jack it off in front of the guest."
Don't worry, guys, you know, I've seen what you're like. I lurk in these chats, I know what you all are. I've seen it all. You won't escape.
So I
My
don't know.
ever lingering
I think
gaze.
your stuff is really interesting. I told you when okay, so a little bit of backstory for those of you who don't know, even though most of you were part of the search, was I saw a random post on my timeline and
Wait,
I
hang
was
on.
going to comment on it and it
Mhm.
disappeared and it just like short circuited my brain. And so I was looking for about an hour before I went into the Discord and was like, guys, I need your help finding this VTuber. I saw the model. It
Mhm.
was really cute. I was about to make a comment on it and I can't find it and my brain will not move on.
Hang on,
And
wait.
she disappeared. She ran away.
I'm
But so
back with her.
it turned into the whole like search for her and we found out this. Yes, absolutely. I was looking and we found it and it was a pain
Mhm.
in the ass, but it was so worth it. And so then that's how I ended up messaging her because I was like so excited that I retweeted it and was like, "Guys, we found her. The search is over." And I was like, "That probably looks weird as fuck." So then I had to message her and be like, "Hey,
Mm-mm.
just so you know, it's nothing weird. I just lost the thing and I wanted to find it."
But it totally wasn't. I want that on public record. I want that on public record. I didn't think it was weird at all. I remember looking at it and being like, "Oh, joy, joy. Somebody likes my 2.0 this much."
But it was this model because the comment I was going to leave was,
Mm.
"Oh my gosh, why does she look like every girl I thought was cute when I was in high school?" And then I couldn't find it, and I was like, it was a dumb joke, and I didn't even make it afterwards because at that point it had become the hunt, and
Right.
But I was
You
yeah, I
know?
don't know. It's just it was very funny to me, but also I realized immediately that I was like, this post just looks like me and a bunch of guys were like, we need to find that girl.
I know, I thought it was neat. I thought it was neat. I was very joyful. I was very joyful about it. even, I don't think I've told you this. I was so, like, giddy about it that I had sent my friends, like, "Guys, look. Where's the people were looking for me?" I thought it was cute. I thought the overall search was just cute and very sweet and very nice, and I was a giddy little creature about it.
You've just been awesome since that though, because like okay, no, you're gonna take the glaze for a second because like it has been every step of the way just been like, "Hey, do you mind if I check out your streams?" And absolutely, and I watch, and I have switched up my content quite a bit and made some very beneficial changes for me since checking out Gutsy, and it has all been because I'm in DMs being like, "Hey, question, do you mind telling me about this, or how do you do this, or what's your vibe on this?" And
Mm.
absolutely wonderful, being such a fantastic friend and resource. Even with this, I was like, "Hey, I
Ah.
really want to start doing, like, interview content so I can, like, work on the yapping stuff." And I'm like, "Hey, would you possibly" and "Yes, absolutely, bring it on, let's fucking do it." And I'm like, "Well, score, we have our first interview then."
Ha ha! The masses lose. um, Folding my hands to simply say, "Fuck you, nuh-uh," no reverse.
Okay, I'm sorry,
Aha!
you are in my
Get shit
DMs,
on.
like, bonking me with the
Yes.
self-deprecation stick because I'm awful at that, but then you're over here being like, "No, you
Yes.
can't say I'm cool and awesome, that's not okay."
Yeah, because 'cause I'm a hypocrite. Because 'cause I'm a known hypocrite. It's
You
my
know what?
big
That's
shtick
valid.
is
If you can at least admit it, that's fine. I'm not gonna say you can't be a
damn
hypocrite, but
right.
you admit it, so that's fine.
I'm a proud hypocrite. I can self-deprecate. I can think I'm a loser, but you, goddammit, you will admit that you're cool, and you will take the love and glaze, damn it.
Oh, Sammy
Grah.
Bites, thank you for the follow. You
Big.
almost killed me. I was sitting there just
No.
chilling out, hanging out, enjoying stream, and making some dumb comments, and you're like, "No, this motherfucker, I'm gonna pull him up on stream right now." So, on top of the
Yeah, because
embarrassment,
you
I
were being
also had to listen to
stupid.
myself, which is just
No.
awful.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You are leaving context that I find to be distasteful. You were being dumb and couldn't acknowledge that you have a very nice voice. You have a very nice voice fitting for VTubing. It's just nice to listen to. And when people say dumb shit and they're wrong, I take it upon myself to like publicly oust how wrong they are.
Okay, but even
And
if
my
I did
entire
like my
community was
voice,
like based.
how the
Mhm.
fuck am I supposed to, like, not be, like, over here looking like I'm creepy Uncle Dan in the corner jerking it to my own voice? I'm like, "Yeah, you're right, I sound fucking great, I listen to myself all the time." Like,
Because you don't need to say that. It's just as simple as like, "Oh, thank
nope,
you.
there's no it's either
Oh, you
0
think I
or
have a nice
100.
voice? Oh, thank you."
There's no middle of the road. I either fucking hate myself or think I'm a god. There's no
Ah,
middle
I'm
ground.
gonna You see this gun on my back? You see this really big sniper rifle? I'm gonna need you to take 2 steps to the left as I properly aim for a moment.
To the left, to the left, to the left.
There we go, perfect. Alright, now lean your head out your window a little bit.
Oh, I
This
don't
is a
know,
joke, by the way, Twitch.
yeah, John Twitch, I'm sorry, daddy.
Oh! I thought he'll get you.
Well,
He
on
hates us,
that
he hates us.
very say-so and wonderful note, what made you want to
Mhm.
start doing VTubing?
Ah, this is where we get serious. Are we ready? Are we ready to lock in and have, like, a serious little conversation?
Before you go, Dare,
Yes.
hi, I love you.
Hi, Dee! Hi, Dee! Hi, Dee! What a great time for Dee to come in. Alright. Locking in, serious discussion time. I'm sure it's a shock to nobody, but I am incredibly neurodivergent. Like, vehemently so. I'm also a very big talker, and I have a very hard time interacting with people, especially in public. Especially in public. I have a very hard time with people. I get very uncomfortable around people. Um, I don't like being in public. I don't like being around others. It's very difficult for me. It's very difficult all in all. There's also not a lot of I'm a Midwesterner. I'm a Midwesterner who likes, guts and gore and creepy shit and a bunch of niche topics, so there's not a lot of people who share the interest. So for the longest time, I just didn't have friends. I just didn't have IRL friends. I didn't really have much to do. I'd go to work, I'd come home, I'd watch YouTube videos. Not great, right? And then one day I was like, you know what? I want to talk about this. I want to share art. I want to do shit. So I started posting YouTube videos. And then people started like watching and like caring. And then they started joining the Discord. And from there, I was like, well, fuck, I might as well start streaming, right? So I've always done VTubing and streaming with the sole intent of this being my form of like interaction and having like people who want to listen to me and like talk to me. Because it's always been, I'll try to like interact with some folk and I'll either come on a little too strong, be a little too annoying, or they'll ick me out and I'm a little too neurodivergent to know how to handle it. It's happened one too many times where somebody feels like they're vibing in real life, and then they get a little weird, and my brain goes like immediately like, oh, okay, so they're gonna kill me. They're gonna stab me. I need to leave.
That's so real. Of the like, it can be going perfectly, then that one thing, and you're me like, nope, it is dead. The red lights have gone
Yup.
off, and I'm just looking for my quickest exit from this conversation.
Yup. And then like, I'm folding my hands. How serious are we allowed to get? How like borderline? I don't want to be like Omega,
I
like
don't
too
care.
serious.
This is about you.
Okay.
This is the Gutsy
Okay.
show right
Okay.
now.
Okay. Part of the issue genuinely is that I have been stalked on two separate occasions, so it has definitely nerfed my like comfortability in social and like IRL settings. It's made it very difficult for me to feel safe being around in public anymore. It's something I'm trying to work on, but VTubing's just always been that safe space. I do it a lot because it's where I'm like, oh, I can still like have people around and talk to people and not be totally socially inept, but also have a spot to be like, hey guys, do you want to talk about Dead Man Wonderland?
Oh,
Do you guys want to talk about how much I love Senji?
I have to call you
And
out
that's
for that
fine.
because
Ugh.
you brought it up one time on stream, and then you brought it up again, and
Yeah.
I was talking with my friends about it. Then everyone checked out your stream, and then the next day they're like, "So everyone down to just binge Dead Man Wonderland in server while we're
Yes!
hanging out?"
And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. I did everybody a fucking service. I love Dead Man Wonderland. Read the manga.
Oh yeah, I
Read the
can't be mad
manga.
at it. Like, absolutely infect everyone.
Mhm,
So on a
mhm.
little bit of what you said, it is interesting the geographical sense of it because I have a very similar thing. Everyone
Yeah.
in my chat knows I live in that wonderful tornado pot of Oklahoma, and
Oh, yeah.
uh, I at the very beginning attempted to be like, hey, I'm thinking about doing something like VTubing, and people would be like, oh, what's that? And I try to like show them some
Yeah.
things like, oh, is that the stuff with the tentacles? I'm like, never mind, we're done talking. Then we're not.
Yep, like, I don't wanna talk to you anymore.
Yeah, it's
No,
like
it's
I'm
not
done.
tentac
Nope.
No. Yeah, I feel that. That's how I felt when my coworkers found my VTubing stuff, 'cause they just don't get it. So like, "Oh, so you're like an anime girl?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yep, yes, I
Now,
am."
is this the kind that keeps their clothes on or not? And like, all right, we're done. We're done with this. All
Oh
right.
god! Yeah, pack it up, get out of here.
So on
Move
that
on.
note, though, not the clothes
Mm.
thing, the VTubing thing. So you are sort of in that in between because you are not afraid of flesh posting.
Yeah.
And I want to specifically touch on a term that I just want to hear you explain it, which is sleeper build.
Oh! You know what? Hell yeah. My chat hears me talk about this a little too much. So to my goobers in chat, sorry. You're gonna get it again. um for the first chunk with like flesh posting, I just like VTubing has never been for me. I know some people do it because they yearn to be anonymous, which I think is beyond fair. That's never been my shtick. I just like the whimsy of having this character and being like, it's me. But at the end of the day, I'm still like very comfortable enough to be like, oh look, here's my hair, chat. Here's my new cosplay. Do you like my new cosplay? As far as sleeper build goes, though, um, I told you this earlier. My chat knows. I'm 5'2". I'm a very skinny femme. I'm a very tiny looking creature, and I wear a lot of baggy stuff. My biggest goal in life, and I'm slowly there. I have abs now, right? I have abs. I want more. Is I want people to be vehemently shocked at the muscle mass that I'm able to like gather while still looking the way that I do. I like the idea because people already assume that I can't do anything, that like I'm not very capable, or that I can't do certain tasks because, you know, they see small femme and they're like, oh, small femme, you can't do nothing. My end goal is to keep that aesthetic, but then actively prove bitches wrong. I want people to be like, oh, let me get that for you. Flex on them. Lift it with one arm. Pull
No,
a
you
shirt
don't.
up.
They try to get
Six
it for you,
pack.
and then you pick them up to assist them with getting it for you.
Exactly, exactly. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want because like I do like the very cutesy femme aesthetic, right? It's something that I do a lot. But I don't necessarily like how frequently people will think I can't do things because of it. So that's a big goal of mine is I want big sleeper build.
I'm just imagining like the videos of the people who have like the really thin looking arms, and then they like twist it just the right way, and like every muscle pops.
Yes! Exactly! I
Doing like
I've taken
the
pictures
beach
like
flexing,
that.
like, oh, did your beach ball go over there? And just like the muscle ripple.
Oh, let me get that for you.
Just freak people out. You're like, oh, let me grab your cup for you. Sorry, it's so far. When you just like stretch and flex the arm.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I get that. I do that. My like example now, because I still sadly kind of have twig arms. I'm working on that. Is going to like the beach or swimming. Because nobody expects the six pack. And I'm proud of it. That's my sleeper build. I will garner it more. I will prove to the masses that fuck you, stop taking stuff out of my hands. I'm sick of it.
I hope you know that like most of the shit that is like gonna be surprise questions is just stuff that like I've been
Mhm.
listening to your streams and just been like, I'm absolutely bringing that up later.
You know what? I'm down for it. Hell yeah. Also, thank you, RM.
So, how
Thank you,
would
thank
you
you.
describe the vibe of your streams? What are you aiming for? What do you
Mm.
achieve?
I aim A for a safe space. Yeah, definitely chaotic. I would say a chaotic, real safe space, I suppose, because my chatters know this. I'm a very like honest person. I'll be the first to admit to chat when something's going wrong, when I'm not happy. I'll end stream when I'm pissed off. I'll do stuff like that. But I also pride myself on being like very upfront and honest and just saying what I want to say whenever I want to. I will just talk off the riff. But then also being a place where anybody can meet up, right? I'm very pro, like, I don't care what religion you are, what gender, what sex, none of that. As long as you are, like, not a horrible, shitty person, everybody's welcome at Gutsy Nation. We can all just say whatever the fuck we want, as long as it's not, like, slurs. And we'll vibe. We're a very chaotic, safe spot, I think, is, like, all in all. That's what I try to build.
So, I remember the first time
Yeah!
I went and saw your stream, you
Mhm.
had what I feel like was one of the most like justified crash outs. And then you immediately were like, for anyone watching for the first time, I promise this is not all the time. And I was just like, this is fucking great. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm glad. Oh, dude, you bring that up is gonna make me crash out again. Fuck that guy.
It so realistically, like I understand, and
Mhm.
without getting into it, you were 100% justified. It was just one of those things
Yeah.
where I was like, "Oh, how is she gonna handle this?" You know, fuck him. And I was like, "All right, okay, cool. We're friends now." Just the like, no,
Oh, yeah.
no, no.
Oh, no, yeah. That's what I mean when I say in my community, we keep it a buck, we keep it real. I will be the first. I know that there's, and this isn't to shame those streamers. I know there are streamers who care very much about trying to be as like soft and sweet and civil on stream, and then also like keep view count up even if the people make them uncomfortable. I understand where people come from there. I will never be that bitch. The minute you say something I don't like, or you're mean to me, or you're like just an asshole, goodbye, fuck you. I'm gonna tell you why you suck and then I'm gonna ban you.
See, but I feel like you also have your different levels because I've also seen you
Mhm.
where you're understanding enough to be like, "Hey, you may not have meant it this way. If you did, fuck
Oh,
you,
yeah.
but if you didn't, just know that it's not super
Yeah.
cool and chill it out a bit and then we'll go on." And
Yeah.
you're on thin ice, but you're still on ice, so it's fine. It's okay. You're not
Yeah.
in the lake yet.
Yeah. I try just because like, I'm also a very neurodivergent person, and I know a lot of my community is, I fully understand what it's like to accidentally say something and it come across really bad. So yeah, I try to teeter the line. If I feel like there's plausible deniability, I'll try to give it to somebody. But if there isn't, they get shot.
I
The
felt
gun's
so
on
bad
standby.
because that was the time where you accidentally banned someone else, and then you're like,
Uses
"No!
a castle!
No!"
Castle still makes fun of me for it. He comes in every single stream. The first thing he asks is, "Hey, so am I getting banned today?" It's
Maybe.
true. I should start banning him every stream.
I just remember being
That's
like, "Yo,
also
dog, but you got revived, like, resurrection's cool as shit, dog."
exactly. Also, Nova's here. He's the one who accidentally shot
Yes,
Castle.
yes.
Hi, Nova.
Hello, Nova.
You are forgiven for your sins, my dearest mod.
So, speaking
Mm.
of you being real and everything, if you had to bubble it down to
Oh.
what you think the most important thing to know about you as a creator, what would that be?
Ooh. See, it's funny because I know you sent me that question, and I still had to think about it, and I'm still, like, kinda brain fogging. But I guess, like, the most important thing to know about me as a creator is I'm always gonna do what I want. That's something that I've always told my community. It's why I initially killed my first persona slash my first, like, life, I guess, is I will always do whatever I want. I will do what I want, what makes me happy. I will make the content I want. I do not give a fuck. And I know that there's some people who don't like that because they'll get really into a niche that I like, and then I'll move on to a different niche, and they'll be upset that I've moved on from the niche. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I want.
That is
I don't
something
want to play
that
TF2 every
on
day.
the creator side of things is very hard because, like, for me recently, it was I
Mhm,
love Digimon. Digimon is such a big part of my childhood, and they just came out with an
mhm.
absolutely rockin' game, and I played
Yeah.
a couple Digimon games to get, like, hyped for the new game coming out, and I
Mhm.
actively had to be like, "I don't want to play another Digimon game right now," not because I don't love it, but because, like, I there are other things I want to do, and so to not funnel myself into being the Digimon guy. I wanted to
Yeah.
branch away and do other things, just be like, "Hey, that's not all it is."
No, and that's so real. 'Cause like, do you want a little story time?
Go for it.
I got funneled into that. If you know a game called Fear and Hunger, it is
Yes.
still my favorite game. My first big YouTube video ever was a video I made about Fear and Hunger because I was so obsessed with the game and I wanted more people to play it, right? I really, really, really fucking like Fear and Hunger. But I gained a community that only ever saw me as the Fear and Hunger girl. So they would demand I play it on stream. They got upset if I wasn't making videos about it. They wanted deep dives of the characters when I didn't want to do that because I thought other people did better videos on it. And, like, it kept cultivating and cultivating until I was just the Fear and Hunger girl, and anything else I did, people would either be upset by or they just wouldn't care about. And it's not a fun space to be in. It's not fun to be forced into a niche, even if you like the niche. Because it's like, well, I want to do other stuff.
Yeah,
I like Dead
absolutely.
Space. I like TF2. I don't want to just play Funger.
So, speaking of Fear and Hunger,
Hmm.
one, shameless plug, Gutsy just released a fantastic YouTube video analyzing horror in certain games, and Fear and Hunger is one of them, and it's such a banger video. If you haven't seen it, it's not, like, absolutely essaying, it is absolutely worth the time to watch it, it's fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
But on that, I wanted to
I
ask
gotta edit better.
you a little bit about
Yeah.
your view on it, because you touched on something that I think is really important at the end of that video, which
Yeah.
is there's an understanding that obviously there are sensitive topics touched on in horror, and there is that
Yes.
side of people who are just like, "Oh, you should never talk about this thing. You should never portray it,
Yeah.
whatever." And I find myself in a very middle ground of it. And I wanted to get your view because there are times where I'm like, "No, that's just gratuitous, and you're just doing it to do it."
Yeah.
But I don't want to go so far the other way of like never talk. But there's things like I'm sorry, there's stuff like essay that like needs to be talked about, but you shouldn't just like, "Oh, and
Yes.
it's
It's
everywhere, and
the
you're just showing it to
way.
show it and whatever." Like, I think there are
No, yes.
tasteful, but also impact. Because also there's something like, "Oh, well, you could allude to it." I'm like, but there's an impact of like, "No,
Yes.
we're trying to get the point across, so you're gonna sit here and you're gonna look at it."
I'm gonna shake you. I'm gonna shake you. You're so real. I have very strong opinions about this. You're so real for that. I like I very strongly believe that first and foremost, obviously there is gratuitous nature. In my opinion, if you are depicting and showcasing something like SA with no greater purpose, no plot relevance, nothing to gain from it, it is purely for some sick, twisted pleasure, or purely to be shocking and disgusting and to punch down on SA victims, gross. Don't depict that. However, I think the idea of just alluding to it softens the blow in a way that isn't okay. In the same way, people are like, they're watering down the term. They're completely watering down how to say it. People won't say it in public anymore. People will dance around the issue as if it's like something that's like too dirty to be talked about and said. And I think that that is innately a negative thing. That is a net negative. It should be depicted, properly warned, but it should be depicted in a way that is impactful to show us that it is a sub-fucking human thing to do, that it is diabolical, that it is a very common thing that happens to a lot of femmes and other people too. There's levels where, like, the more you choose to dance around it and treat it like it's this, like, dirty thing that can't be shown, or this horrible thing with no nuance, the more likely you are to create this, like, soft area where people don't know what to look for, or they don't understand what's happening, and other people can take that and be like, oh, well, the masses aren't gonna understand how fucking, like, bad this is, so I can just fuck off and do what I want.
I feel like that also leads to a lot of almost going the other way on building understanding, where people sometimes will
Yes!
start to identify with the bad person, and that, like, I'm sorry, if you are painting such an empathetic light on the person who just did something like that, I don't want to hear, oh yes, he did just SA that person, but think about it like, no, like,
But
we
and
need
it's like,
to,
no,
yeah,
there's no
yeah.
but!
And
No,
to me, that's always a
absolutely.
big thing, because like I've very much been a person where, like, I'm not against talking about this stuff, but honestly, it's a say it with your chest. Like, if you are going to
Yes,
depict that, I
yes!
want it to punch me in the gut. I want to feel like that you understand the weight of what an important thing this
Yes!
is.
It needs to be shown as being something horrible. I don't want to feel sympathy for the perpetrator because there shouldn't be sympathy for the perpetrator, but I also don't want the like person it's happening to be either like soft girl or boy ooed and turned into like this weird
Yeah.
thing, and you shouldn't infantilize the subject either. If you
Yep.
want to allude to it softly, I think that there's a time and a place, but in most cases, if you're going to do it right, but make it impactful. Like, have it be, show us that this is a subhuman thing to do. This is disgusting.
Exactly. I
That's
know
why I
that
like
was a
Fear and Hunger.
completely random, like, thing, but it was just that stuck with me so much because it felt like you were somebody on
Yeah.
that same vibe of like, "Nah, if you're gonna do it, but don't pull
Yes.
your punches. Like, if you're gonna swing,
Exactly.
swing for the hills." Like,
Yes. Don't soften it. I'm such a strong believer. And once you start to soften the blow, you create this really uncomfortable space where people can start to sympathize or they'll start to like rationalize it. And we should never, as a community or a society, ever rationalize crimes like that. It should be, you did it, you fucking suck. You just fucking suck. And I'm gonna kick your
absolutely.
ass. That's where I stand.
So after that very intense
Yeah.
detour, similar to the last question before
Yeah.
this, what is important to know about you as a person, not just a content creator?
As a person, mm, is it fair to say understand the neurodivergency?
Go for it,
I know
absolutely.
I know that's a little bit of a cop out, but on a real note, I feel like that's so real. I feel like people have such a high tendency to forget that I'm on the neurodivergent spectrum, like at all. A lot of people tend to forget that I'm like omega autistic. So they will assume things of me, expect things from me, want things from me that are like outside of my scope. And it's like, oh, bruh. You're forgetting who you're yeah, exactly, D. You're forgetting who you're talking to. There's like I'm gonna hyperfixate on one thing. I'm gonna talk about that a bunch. I'm gonna have little meltdowns. I'm gonna need days where I don't talk to people. That's a big one. I've lost a lot of content creator friends because I've had to explain to them that there will be days where I will get home from work, I will crash the fuck out, and the only thing I wanna do is stream and then turn my computer off and like talk to nobody, and they don't understand that and they'll take it personally and they'll get upset with me. And it's like, it's not that I hate you or don't want to talk to you, it's that I need my time to sit in my corner and just like exist around nobody. Just not
I
exist.
I really feel for that. So
Mhm.
I am a very late diagnosis. Thank you, Lazarus Suikoden, for the follow.
Sorry, go on.
But I am a very late diagnosed ADHD person because my doctor
Ah, yeah.
assumed that I was being treated by somebody else. And so then when I was 20 and was like, "Man, I'm having a really hard time. I'm doing college and work, and it's just really
Mhm.
kicking my—" I was like, "Oh, who's treating you for this?" And I was like, "What?" And she's like,
No one?
"Oh, I thought you knew you had ADHD and just didn't wanna talk to me about it." And so she sent me off
Oh
to
my
go do all
god.
the testing, like, "Oh, yeah, you are ADHD as fuck." And I'm like, "Well, I'm 20 now, so I've just sorta learned how to deal with it." And I married somebody who
Mhm.
has autism. Our daughter has autism, and it
Gang!
is it
Sorry.
is difficult, one,
Mhm.
absolutely for her, because she masks hard. And so
Yup.
she is always super, like, she's been in management in her work, and it's always the, "Oh, I had no idea you were autistic." And she's like, "Well, yeah, because I didn't let you know." Like,
Yeah, 'cause I'm masking it, bro, like,
yeah.
what did you expect? That's the point.
And then there's also the part of, like, people will come up to me and be like, "Yo, Nero, like, how do you deal with that? It doesn't seem like she loves you at all." I'm like, "Dog, you don't see it." And I get her. First of all, fuck you. You
Mhm.
don't know my relationship. Don't tell me it seems
No, for
like my
real.
partner doesn't love me. But also, like, it's
Kill
shown in
that
a
guy.
different way. Like, you don't,
Yes.
also, you don't get to see when she's home and the mask drops and we're able to just be ourselves. Like, I'm sorry. Everyone's like, "Oh, she's so serious and she is really hard to talk to and really hard to approach. She always looks like she's pissed off at something." I'm like, "Dog, she gets home and she's a goofy motherfucker like I am. It's just you guys don't get to see that because she's always
Yeah, you
masked
don't
up."
get the fun. Exactly. Yes, that's so God, that's so real. You yeah, gang, you get it. You fucking get it.
And we are both working. You know how it works with, like, as generations understand things like mental health, like, issues, we like
Yeah.
it gets better. So now there's me and her raising
Mhm.
our children. My daughter was diagnosed autistic. My son is diagnosed ADHD, and we
Mhm.
are doing like, "Hey, just vibe with yourself. Like, nothing's wrong with you.
Mhm.
We just got to figure out how to
Yeah.
work things with your brain." And
Yeah, how
so
to how for
it is
you to
two
cope.
people who are still, figuring certain things. Because, like me, I have not taken
Mhm.
medication for years, not because I'm saying that people
Yeah.
shouldn't take medication, it's just it's expensive as fuck and way cheaper to drink, like, G Fuel
Yeah.
or something than it is to go and get, like, because they always write for the most expensive
Yeah.
fucking thing out there. It's not like, oh, not like the
Yes, they
generic Adderall
do.
that could be, like, $5. No, you're gonna
Here's
get,
the
like,
$100
Vyvanse
subscription.
and whatever, and it's like, okay, but,
Yup.
like, that is expensive as fuck, dog, and I'm just gonna go stop and
Mhm.
get a Monster and pretend like I'm fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yup, yup, yup. I feel that one very hard. It's hard. It's really rough. And the workplaces don't, at least in my experience, don't accommodate well, like at all, which leads to like more masking, which in my
Yep.
case leads to more crash outs. Cause there's so many instances where I get home from my funny little shift at Starbucks and I come home and I'm like, I'm gonna kill the next person I see if I don't take like the next 5 hours to just sit in a corner and do nothing but watch JJK Abridged.
I think
Or
also
somebody
it
breathes.
is an interesting thing where, like, people are more than happy to take the
Mm.
benefits of that. Like, with me,
Yeah.
I can absolutely dig down and I will find the good way of doing things and be able to do,
Yeah.
like, 20 different things at once, and that's all great. And
Yeah.
with my wife, they loved, like, how she had a way of doing things, and if things fell outside of that,
Yeah.
she would correct it very quickly. And so she had, like, the best
Yeah.
running department, all of that stuff, but they don't like the
Mhm.
negative sides of it, which is there's also days where I'm like, "Fuck you, I'm not doing anything because I just ran my 180% for the last 3 days. So now you have me at, like,
Yep, like, you need a
20%."
moment.
And
Yep, there's
or
no
her, where it's like,
accommodation for
"No, it
that.
has to be this way." Like, it's
Yep.
not, I'm not changing it. This is not just, "Oh, I prefer it." Like, this is how I run my department. And so then they're like,
Right,
"Oh,
like, and
well,
it's
you're
going to
being too
stay.
this." I'm like, "Well, yes, you got the good part, but here's also the negative side of it for you.
Yeah,
It's fine for
here's
me.
here's the
I'm having a great
autistic
time."
part.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the part where now that you've accepted that we're doing it this way, once you move away from the schedule, you're going to upset her. Because I'm the same way. Once I've set something and you've agreed to do it, or we've hit the schedule, the minute the schedule is moved away from, I'm pissed.
Yep.
I'm pissed off. I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. We're
That
doing
is
it this way."
absolutely right, yep. My daughter, that is something that
Mhm.
we've really had to work with her because she is fantastic if she has a schedule or if there is no
Yes.
schedule, but if it is a schedule and then it changes, she's like, "No, you said at
Mm.
12:30 we were doing this. it is now
Yes.
12:35. We have not left yet, and I am upset. So it's also just like learning how to talk about that. Like you don't set very
Yeah.
strict, fast things. I say, hey, we might do that, or we're going to go sometime between
Yeah.
3 and 4 because I don't know when we're going to get out of the house or whatever. And but it's also
Yeah.
having the care to understand, which a lot of people don't, especially in a working
Right, they'll
environment. Most people
just
don't give a fuck about working around you. They are like,
oh,
no,
yep.
I'm just going to do my thing, and you have to get over it.
Yep, yep. Oh, yep. Pain. I've told a lot of my coworkers like, "Hey, I'm autistic, so I'm gonna run things a certain way and I'm gonna behave a certain way, and I would like if you are at least the smallest smidgest accommodating."
Yep.
And so many people don't give a fuck because they either don't understand or they have no care to. They just don't want to. It's like, whatever, dog. All right, whatever.
I see
Fine.
waifu in chat just said you have to
Mm,
be a team player. I'm like, no, that only works like I have to bend for you guys. But the second I'm like, hey guys, can you just give me a second? And like, oh come on, you're not being a team
yes,
player. I'm like, I've been a team player this entire time.
exactly.
You need to get your shit together.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Everybody loves people who are neurodivergent when we're doing shit in, like what you said,
Exactly.
the positive way. But the fucking moment that there is a negative downside, because hello, neurodivergency, there are going to be different ways our brains function. People aren't willing to accommodate because they don't want to. They just want you to function 24/7 at the best of the best and on this different wavelength. But the minute that you need another accommodation, they're not willing to give that to you.
I remember at the job that my wife used to work, the store manager was like, I wish I could have an entire team of people like you. And it was just very hard to be like, no, you don't. You like the positive
Yeah.
part, but if there was an entire store of people like me, we
You
would all
couldn't
have different
accommodate.
ways of doing things, and all of us would hate each other because we'd all
Oh,
be trying to
no,
run it our
absolutely.
way.
Absolutely, and then again, yeah, that you wouldn't accommodate anybody for it.
Yep.
'Cause, like, oh, I got a perfect example of this. Our truck has a tendency to break our boxes, right? And
Mhm.
when they do that, our milk sours. Um, I am like, for me, I can't smell things that are bad. I will throw up immediately and then I will crash out. Like it's not like a negotiable. It's not something I have any control over. It is like visceral and it is how my body reacts. I will throw up and then I will enter a space so devoid of light. I will become the Antichrist. So I've told people, hey, when stuff breaks, I'm so sorry to ask you, but could you be the one to pour it out? I know it sucks. If I could do it, I would because I do everything else. But you gotta believe me, if you make me do it, I'm just gonna throw up and then it's not gonna get done. And then I'm gonna be pissed off the rest of the shift and I'm gonna like not I'm gonna go nonverbal. And you're gonna have to work with somebody who's not gonna talk to you. Not because I hate you, but because my brain is now shut off functioning. You don't want that. And my coworkers have been like, it's not that bad. There's no way it's that bad. It's like
Like, no, I am being honest with
but it
you.
is.
Like,
I'm telling you. I'm telling you what is going to happen. It is gonna happen. It
see,
is
and
going to
again,
happen
that
this
that
way.
goes to the like people not willing to give but willing to take. Because like from some of the stories you told, like you are
Yes.
absolutely the person who's like, no, I will be the person to man the front because I don't want my
Yeah.
coworkers getting the shit that's about to happen. And so the
Yeah.
fact that like I feel like people would be very happy to take that, but
Yes.
might not be happy when you're like, hey, could you just please do this thing?
They're not yes, exactly. Cause yeah, exactly. I will be the first where if there's a bitchy customer or I know we're about to get slammed, I will be the first to take register because I know people are gonna start yelling and I don't wanna put, like, the high schoolers through that. But yeah, the minute I'm like, "Hey, can you pour out the rotten milk? I'm sorry." They're like, "It's not that bad. You can do it." "Well, I
Which you're
can.
still a
You're
nicer
just gonna
person than
hate
I
what I
am.
will."
I take my stance of the high schoolers have longer to recover. I'm gonna die first so they can handle it. No, I say that
You
as a
know
joke.
what?
Anytime I've had anybody that like
Mm.
on my team, even if I'm not his superior, it's always like, nope, I'm not gonna let you talk to my people like that. I'll be the one to take it. It's fine.
Yep, yep, very much the same. Very much the same. I do that with my manager. Anytime that I'm with somebody and they fuck something up and my manager comes to be like, "Who did this?" I'll be the first to be like, "Me. Oops, I did that." Don't yell at her.
Yeah,
Don't yell at her,
absolutely.
she's a baby. She didn't know better. Mhm,
So
mhm,
on
mhm,
a
mhm.
completely just different note, um,
Yeah.
from what I've seen, you've had fantastic taste in anime, and I would be very curious to see what your top 5 anime are.
I've been waiting for this one. My hands are clasped. Okay. I have two very popular reasons, but I can't help it. I love them. My number one favorite anime of all time is Attack on Titan. I kept up with that for 11 years between reading the manga and watching the show. It was my first ever big hyperfixation. I still watch it to this day. I fucking love Attack on Titan. The follow up is Shocked to No One JJK. I talk about that way too much on stream. My third is Dead Man Wonderland. Another shock to nobody. I fucking love Dead Man Wonderland. It was my first ever anime that introduced me to like really fucked up dark shit. Right, like really like messed up content, and my brain was rewired ever since. I was like, oh, I need more of this. Holy shit, I need more of this. And now we're getting into the new territory, smiles, clasping hands. My fourth is Higurashi When They Cry. If you've seen any of Higurashi, the manga's good, the anime is so good. Oh my god. One of my brothers just slammed the door, sorry. But Higarashi's fucking amazing. It's so good. It's also really fucked up. It's like some really weird time loop shit, but it's so fucking peak. I have seen Madoka. I love Madoka Magica. It's just sadly not in my top 5. I just wish it was longer. I prefer longer animes to the 12 episoders. And then for our finale, I know I just said that I prefer longer animes, but Talentless Nana, because I fucking love how they did the superhero trope.
So
Smile.
I have not seen Attack on Titan. Do you think it is, looking back on it, do you think it is worth the investment?
Yes. Oh my god, I've actually argued with people about this. Are you ready to hear me go on a true, like, autistic rant?
Absolutely.
Attack on Titan is 100 fucking percent worth all the hype and all the love it got, and it is worth watching back. He was planning shit out. He had shit explaining what was happening in season 4 before season 4 was out. In season 1, we were getting snippets and foreshadowing to season 4. Like, everything is so intertwined. The story is wrapped so perfectly. In my opinion, the ending was the one that made the most sense. I know a bunch of Attack on Titan brain buffs lost their mind because they're so Eren Yeager brained. But in my opinion, it was the best he could have done. It made the most sense. Attack on Titan was beautifully written day in, day out. Day in, day out. Okay. I can kind of get what you mean, but I fear that I disagree a little bit.
It's okay to be an asshole to him. Omni's my brother. It's fine.
Oh gosh, I don't want to be an asshole. The only reason I'm gonna say I disagree is because, like, the entire point is to, like, be realistic and show how propagandized people get in the midst of war and dehumanizing. A lot of people didn't like season 4 because it covered and explored the twisted morality, the propagandizing, the way that you get so radicalized from all sides, from every side, right? And it's still showing that, like, the ones in power are fucked up and wrong and horrible and disgusting, but that the foot soldier at the end of the day is just the foot soldier. Like, can you truly blame them for being propagandized if it's all they've ever known, if it's all they've ever been put into? I love Attack on Titan. I fucking love Attack on Titan.
It seems interesting. I have a hard copy of
so
all of it because I talked to you. My uncle left me a bunch of anime, and
yeah.
So I have Blu-ray copies of all of it. So I'm like, should I sit down and watch it?
Yes, I love it so much, dude. Please.
Also, on Dead Man Wonderland, I have a deep love for that show. Obviously hate that it is one of those one-season wonders. And I really need to read the manga. I do. I have not yet.
Yes, you do.
I will fully admit that.
The manga's so good.
I also blame it for my fucked up nature in relationships because I immediately saw Shiro and was like, this is what love is. And
yep, this is base.
And so then when I'm like, yeah, clearly when you love somebody, you murder people and
you go
enjoy their blood and all of that stuff. It's fine. It's whatever. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, you hit the Yunogasai pose and you call them off in the corner and you keep them in your basement forever.
Exactly.
That's what love is. Yes, yeah, exactly.
So
why do you think nobody sees tech support? Sorry.
It's just, I think about that, I'm like, I feel like
Mhm.
my weird taste in potential partners comes from the fact that my first loves were all anime people, so it's fine.
I No, you're so real for that. Cause mine was Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z and then Senji from Dead Man Wonderland, so I understand. That is what's bred my taste in men.
Oh, that was one of those times where, like, 20 different things went through my head, and I was like, "Nope, we're just gonna smile and wave, boys."
Smile and wave, let her be ill. Let her
Oh,
be in a problem.
my
What?
mod being rude and making me drink water.
Oh, what could be worse? Hang on, clink to the glasses, I'll drink my Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream in your honor.
Oh, that does remind me, speaking of that, uh,
Yes,
which came first, the strawberry or the cream?
the strawberry. Horrible thing to say, but I'm gonna keep it in my I'm
No, I know, I had a very I assume, very similar thought.
There must be a strawberry to be creamed, so simply the strawberry must
And if
come
we're talking about
first.
which one came first. On that note, I also got a stretch redeem, so we're just gonna give it a little
I'll stretch it
take a
out. Wah!
stretch.
I don't know this woman. Shut up, Nova. Shut up, Nova. Yaha. Yaha. You can't be ashamed of me now that you're around new people.
I also just want to point out to everybody that anytime she mentions how many pings she is getting, like, as stream starts, I have the extreme need to ping her and just be like, "Get pinged, nerd."
Immediately. Immediately every time. The minute I see a new ping after I clear them, I know it's from you.
Yep,
My brain is now like, oh, yep, that's an arrow. Oh, stinky antics, stinky antics.
always. That's the most fun. I
Uh-huh,
think that
uh-huh,
is
uh-huh.
such an interesting dynamic though, because there's that, like, I respect the shit out of you and have
Mhm.
learned a lot
You
from you,
should
but
not.
also I'm like, I also kind of want to be a dick right now, I'm not gonna lie. There's just that
Nah, do
desire
it.
to be like, I want to fuck with her. I want to go like poke her when I can tell she's extremely irritated.
Nah, dude, Godspeed it. I am not a creature worthy of respect. I'm a gremlin. I'm like the VTuber people pull out of their dumpster and look at and go, oh, okay, I guess this one's gonna do. I guess we'll watch this one.
And yet I
That's
get
the vibe.
bonked for saying I don't think there's anything special about my voice. But you're
Yeah,
like,
because you're
I'm a fucking
dumb.
dumpster VTuber, it's fine.
Yeah, because I am. I'm the little rat in the back that people pick up.
I will
You've
say,
got
in
a
the
very
nicest,
nice
most
vibe.
friendly way possible,
Mhm.
that I feel like there are times when you fully embody what everyone means when they say gremlin mode.
I take that with pride, actually. I take that with pride. I am a proud, evil, fucked up little gremlin.
My
The
mod is
wall
outing me. She
tuber.
says because you deem too much or you doom too much, and
Ooh.
it is true. I
Ooh.
am so it is a joke with some of my friends that, like, my if you were to take away the number one thing I say, I would just never be able to apologize. Because
Yeah.
I that is it's so bad, but it is almost like a verbal tick. Like, that is how I start my sentences. Like, if I feel at all like you are upset or whatever, it will be "I'm sorry," and then continue the sentence.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I feel that on a visceral level. You know what, man? Fist bump. Gang gang. Perpetual apologizers. But you should stop that.
Gray
People
Hat
like being
Games, thank
around
you
you.
for
You
the
have a very
follow.
Hi, Gray! You
I
have a
feel like
very
it's gonna
lovely
get me in trouble
presence.
because I have it where anytime someone follows I get the hard
Mhm.
eyes, and it's typically, like, every time has been when you're saying some weird shit that's like, "Oh, that's what gets his eyes like that."
No, you're good,
We're talking about,
gang.
like, self-depreciation, and I'm like, "Oh."
I love self-deprecating. Do it more. Go, say more fucked up things. This is Nero. Say hi, Gray. He's a lovely person. You should catch more of his streams.
"Hello, Gray, don't feel obligated to do that. I'm just here
Feel obligated.
interviewing a fantastic VTuber that it seems like you know."
No, no. Feel obligated. Nero's awesome. You know what to do, Gray. Yes, you're all obligated. All of my goobers, if I see any of you motherfuckers aren't following, I'm gonna eat you tomorrow, like tonight when I stream. I will pause before dispatch and then I'll kill you. And then we'll get back to it.
Well, this just got awkward.
I know what you are.
So, on that
No,
note
the
of consuming our fans, tell everyone
yeah.
why they should watch Dead Man Wonderland.
Amazing. Okay. Smile and folding my hands. First and foremost for Senji, my fucking beloved. I love Senji. He's also known as Crow. He is the best character in Dead Man Wonderland. Dare I say, one of the best characters in anime. He's so funny. He's so real. I love him. Senji aside, right? Senji aside, my undying, visceral love for him. I think Dead Man Wonderland has done the like superhuman abilities in the most realistic way possible, right? Because it's fucked up, it's gritty, these people are being dehumanized, they're like pit against each other for entertainment. I personally think that is the most realistic thing that would ever happen. If people started having superhuman abilities, I think the most likely thing that would happen is that they would be cooled off by the government and put in a little corner,
And
and
immediately
they would be
start
kept
blood
secret.
sports.
Yes, they would keep it secret and they would totally blood sport it to the best of society. I mean, if you look at the corruption that happens worldwide.
Oh, come on, you act like we've ever found some weird fucked up stuff that all the rich and famous people do.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah, smiles, smiling. But see, that's my point, is that I feel like that is the most realistic thing that would happen. Dead Man Wonderland hits it on the fucking nail, and then I think that the characterization is really fucking good. You get a lot of these very like trauma dark animes, and like if the characters are trauma responding, but it doesn't feel real. It feels very watered down and like soft, like they're pulling punches on the like depravity, but in Dead Man Wonderland, no punches are pulled. You are feeling everything with them. You are understanding how people are going like mind break fucking crazy, while also understanding how others are dissociating, others are full sending themselves into this idea of justice regardless of their own health. Others are becoming so like closed off and like fucking like very close, very stoic, right? Everybody feels real in their trauma responses. You get where Senji's coming from, you get where Hummingbird is coming from. They all make sense given what they're going through. And I love that. It
I
just
can
feels
respect that.
real.
Yeah. I
Uh-huh,
do
uh-huh.
enjoy especially at the very beginning of the anime, where
Mm,
you get it, like, there's the multiple stages of, like, "No, this isn't real, this is fucked up," and then the absolute terror, and then the, "Well, I'm still
yeah,
terrified, but I have to do this or I die," and you
exactly.
seeing that progression of disbelief, despair, "Alright, we gotta pick it up because it's either lay
Time to
down and
lock
die
in.
or" Yeah, exactly. I
Yep,
also
it's
just
time to
love, like
lock
you were
in.
saying, how superpowers would work. I love that they touch on the like, no, there's like a honing of it. When he starts using them for the
Yeah.
first time, it's like, oh shit, blood loss because this is a blood-based power.
Yes! I
And
loved that so
yeah, and you
much.
have to learn like, okay, how do I do this properly? And seeing how different people
Yes.
have done that based on what their abilities are to make sure they don't,
Yes.
just die from overuse.
It's so neat. Yeah, you can tell how much they cared about crafting the series, and that's why I love so much about it. Because there's other blood power stuff where they don't cover that at all. They're not like you don't see anything about like, oh, anemia, blood loss, what happens after. Dead Man Wonderland, it was one of the first things they covered, is like the first thing Gonta experiences is like going anemic.
I will say
It's
he got
so good.
absolutely fucked on that based on his power. Like, everyone
Yeah.
else has
Oh yeah,
ones
he
that
did.
generally, like, the blood can come back to you or it's not, like, leaving. It's like, "Nah, you're just gonna
Right.
throw it at people and hope that you
And
have
here's
enough blood to
Gontagon.
get through it."
Enjoy your Gontagon. See, this is why he should have just been Choso from JJK, and he would have been fine.
JJK is one of my favorites, and it's so hard to
I
explain because,
love
like, I don't
JJK.
even fully understand why, but, like, I've been
Mm,
following it and enjoyed it so much, and it's one of the few I so it more recently, but I was not the person who read a bunch of like the manga or the light novels or whatever. I'm not gonna lie,
yeah.
I did with Naruto because I feel like every little nerd had that in time in school where it's like, well, shit, it's the only thing in the
Right.
library, so I'm
So
gonna
is Hungry
go check
Naruto.
out Naruto.
Yeah.
Um, but JJK has been one of those where, like, it was so good watching the first season that I was like, "Well, fuck, I need to know what
Mhm.
happens. I need to get into the manga and keep up with that
Yes.
so I can know what
Yes.
happens."
Oh, dude, that's so real. I didn't touch fun fact, I didn't touch JJK until the manga finished, because I refused to go through what I did with Attack on Titan, which is keep up with the series for 11 years, because I become an unbearable piece of shit. But the manga and oh, it's all good. Oh fuck, I love JJK. I love Choso.
I
He's my
think
favorite. My goat.
in the just being the most brutally honest I can,
Yes.
JJK has been one of the number one anime and manga combos that I think probably even more than on the female side, the number one thing uttered while reading and watching them, fuck, he's hot. Like, it is
Yeah.
like, dude, all of them. Why are they all
They're
so
all
hot?
all of the men are written really well. My
Yes.
only gripe with JJK is how poorly all their women are written.
Yes.
But it is so enjoyable because there's not a single poorly written man in all of JJK. They're all, and even when they're not hot, they're fucking interesting. They're so interesting, and the dynamics are so good. Toto? I fucking love Toto.
I was about to bring that up. I was about to bring that up because I'm like, even when it's not like super, like, because not everything has to be like super deep and dark and edgy and whatever. Like, even when it's just fun, it's like, damn, that was good. Because I'm sorry, we've all known that, dude. Like,
it's just boogie woogie. It's time for Toto.
Yep.
Don't bring up Nanami around me. You know what I am. I won't be ashamed. All right, everybody knows Nanami's hot. I won't be silenced. They gave us that hair pull scene for a reason, okay? They knew what their fan base was.
I love when you have those moments where, like, it's that one panel that you're like, I see you. I know what you did there. I know what you're doing.
Yeah, you did that for me.
Yep, exactly. It's like, thank you.
Yeah, it very much is. I will say, JJK is a perfect example of like, look, you can do fan service for girls. Look at Nanami. And look at Gojo. There's plenty of ways to do it. Do it like this. Exactly, it's based fan service, because it's not just like, here's some titties in your face. Although, you know, not always opposed. Instead, it's like, here, just blatant acts of like, pure aura.
That is the thing. That is like, I know that it is like, it feels almost like monkey brain level, but like, dude, it is some like, just I love the flex in anime. I love the things where like it doesn't have to be the most like blown up outrageous fight scene or whatever. It's the flex. I love little shit like in Naruto when oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name because I brought it up.
You got this.
Itachi. When Itachi knocks on the door when he's coming to kidnap Naruto, just like, you're not gonna fucking do anything, so I'm gonna announce that I'm here. Just like, knock, knock, knock. Hey, we're here to kidnap you. Like, and I understand there's lore reasons for why he did that, but at the time, it was just the biggest, like, on the table dick slap ever. It's like, yo, I don't have to sneak up on you. Like, yo, what's up? I'm here.
Aura. It's just aura, and it's so good. I love aura.
Oh yeah, Madara had just all the flexes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's great. I love when anime does that. It's my favorite. That's my favorite version of fan service, is when a character is just like, I'm better. I'm just better. You're all fucked.
I think Gojo also is just amazing in the, like, it doesn't have to be flashy to be a flex. To avoid people who haven't, because you absolutely should watch it, when... I'm trying to, like, not spoil it in the best possible. When he leaves to go get his student in the middle of a fight, just because he's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck this guy up, so hold on, let me go grab him real quick and come back.
Let me grab my student.
Yeah, and like, he's like, all right, and he's just talking to him and walking him through it as he's absolutely ruining this guy's life. It's like, oh my god.
It's such a good flex. And then Gojo's also so... Oh, dude, I fucking love Gojo for so many reasons, too, though. He's my favorite iteration of the strongest, like, character type or character trope, which is saying a lot because I love Levi Ackerman, but he's just perfect because he comes with all the like the baggage of being the strongest and not just like the aura.
I will say, just as somebody who has the brain that I do, I love that he has that, like, he's the strongest, and so I'm like, dude, fuck all this bureaucracy and the powers that be right now, like, you guys suck. And I love anytime he challenges them, he's like, what are you gonna do, stop me? You may be
Right, like,
in
I could get rid
charge,
of you.
but, like, you're in charge because
Just
I
know.
haven't decided to end it yet.
Exactly. He's like, "Just know, at any given moment, me and Suguru." Oh. What? I love Gojo. Oh, you got raided.
Yeah, that was an extreme. I forgot that was there. Hello, thank you for the raid, Neven. I appreciate it. We are doing an interview with the wonderful Gutsy Demise.
Ah.
We were actually, this is the perfect point to ask you.
Oh boy.
I know that we talked about it earlier, but this feels like a perfect midway plug. You have a 2.0 model debut coming up. Feel free to tell us about that, where it is, anything you want to let people know. You can obviously keep things close to your chest, but if there's anything you want to add to the hype, go for it.
Okay. Okay, I'm so down. I have a 2.0 debut coming up on December 15th. Oh yeah, baby, December 15th. On my birthday. I turned 22 that day. Oh yeah. It'll be on Twitch. I'm streaming all day. We're doing a marathon stream. I'm getting a shit ton of new assets. Everything about my channel is going to look a little different. It's all going to be the same aesthetic because I like the gritty, but there's going to be so many new shifts and changes. It's going to be really neat. It's going to be really awesome.
I'm sorry, you just said I love the gritty, and I'm just immediately imagining you busting it down.
No! No! Oh yeah, hang on, let me hit the gritty. But the gory, the gross, the disgusting. We gotta hit the gross and the disgusting.
I love that being your thing, getting it down gross style.
Yeah, we're busting it down disgusting style. There is no sexual style, it is only disgusting and vile. Do not tell me to do the nay-nay. Can I ask other mods to ban my mod?
That would be the best bit, be like, yo, Nero's mods, ban my mod.
Nero mods, kill my mod! But don't actually, because I love D. He's very sweet, very lovely. No, wait, don't actually! Wait,
I love that both of them are like, fuck yeah, we're on it, let's go.
Oh no, oh god. I'm gonna crash out.
I'm sorry, did you just read Nova's message too?
Yes, I did. I'm gonna crash out.
I'm glad. I read it as you said that. I'm like, I think we're on the same page here.
I'm gonna commit murder. Dude, I'm gonna tell you this. Nova's been sending me crazy shit the entire time we've been streaming, by the way.
That doesn't surprise me. That happens every stream of yours too. The number of times you're like, hold on, I have to stop. And you're like, oh, wait.
Yeah, but I didn't expect that he'd do it during an interview on someone else's stream.
Yeah, my mods, why don't you send me stuff like outrageous yaoi and things while I'm streaming? Come on.
Yeah, why don't you do what my mods do, which is send me Nanami titties? God, guys. You gotta feed your streamers.
I think recently I made a post about that, just talking about how one of the few things I don't have to like deal with is people randomly sending me their dick, to which one of my guys was me like, I'm on it. And then I'm at work and I just see like I'm on it, and then I see you got a DM from Lirio, and so I opened it and it's a picture of Richard Nixon, funny. And I'm like, hell yeah, you know what? I approve. That was a very funny bit.
That's so funny. Oh, dude, but on a real note, holy shit, fuck people who do that. I hate opening my Twitter DMs because it's like roulette. It's roulette. It's like, what VTuber sent me his penis today?
We had this conversation on Saturday when we were talking about the adult industry and things. I don't understand what happens. Yes, I do want outrageous stuff, but I don't understand what goes on in people's head where they are immediately like, oh, and first of all, it's just like, oh, there's a woman online, and then then like if they say anything, like even if it's just as inane as like, oh, that's hot or something, in response to like a manga page or something, like, oh, she wants to see penis.
Yeah, she wants
what
dick.
Is wrong with you?
It's such a weird thing because, like, I'm not a lewdtuber by any means. Like, very pro it, but it's just not my genre, right? But, like, I'm not opposed to making sex jokes or being upfront when I find a character attractive. Case in point, Nanami, right? But yeah, people will hear that and they'll see that and they'll be like, oh yeah, so she wants to see Pinor. It's like, I don't want to see your Pinor. Put it away. Put it away.
I don't understand the immediate breakdown of like, okay, why did being like, oh, woman on the internet, I can now throw away all like social norms and standards and rules now it's like, I don't understand it.
Because their only head is the one down there. They don't have a brain.
I always make that joke, but I assume it's because there's a limited amount of blood flow, and it could only go one direction, and it shows south.
Yep. It shows the wrong head. Yep, exactly. It's
On
all they
that
know how to think
note,
with.
this actually
Mhm.
weirdly walks into the next question I have. Um,
Yeah.
do you have any really good or really bad experiences with streaming you'd feel comfortable sharing?
Oh boy, do I. I actually have and we don't have to get into all of them just because I don't wanna take up too many time. Yeah, my mods know. I don't wanna take up too much of your time or talk too much. But I have 3 really big stories about streaming that are horrific. They're horrible. They are horrible experiences, and they sucked dick. Um, okay. I'm trying to think of which one would make the most sense to tell first. Oh, wait, you know what? You remember how I was alluding to my 1.0 design being a hellscape?
Yes.
Here, we can do my first ever horrible experience in streaming. All right, everybody, sit down around, gather around the campfire, okay? Picture this. You are
Gather around
Gutsy.
the campfire and sing our
And sing our
campfire song.
campfire song, our CAP. But imagine this picture that you are very new to VTubing. You have like very cheap, very shitty. It's cute, but like it's just not. It was like a $20 VTuber. You made everything yourself. You did all your own assets. You don't really know what VTubing's like. You're super new to the space, right? That was me. I had just rebranded after I nuked my first life, right? Because I was sick of being the Fear and Hunger girl. Uh, and I had entered a couple giveaways to get to get a better VTuber because I liked the idea of having a really nice VTuber. And at the time, I was poor as fuck. Still am, but I can swing it a little bit more. But at the time, the idea of buying anything that wasn't $20 just was not happening. And I won a funny little giveaway for a really nice VTuber model. Sounds nice, right, guys? So I get gifted this really nice VTuber model, these really nice assets. I debut her almost instantly. She becomes my brand. People get used to seeing me as this 1.0 design, right? And it's neat, it's cool, yada yada. There's a catch. There's a catch. Be me. Look up new assets on Pinterest because I want to draw new assets. You'll never guess what I find as an AI adoptable on Pinterest. It's my VTuber design. Oh, right? So in my brain, I'm like, oh, fuck. Is somebody like taking my design and feeding it into AI and selling it? Or did somebody make my entire brand off of this AI adopt? So I take a screenshot of the picture of this AI adoptable and I send it to the person who had done the giveaway. And I'm like, hey, what is this? Is somebody feeding the design into AI? Did you see this? Did you know about this? And keep in mind, she had never told me this. I was given this entire brand without being told this. She goes, yeah, that was the reference picture. There was no reference about it. It was blatantly ripped off of this AI thing, right? Which, fine if you want to do that on your own. The issue is that that design was being sold a bunch. There are 4 different owners of my 1.0 design, technically. They own
Oh,
they
that's
bought
rough.
that design. I then find out that most of the assets that I had been using were also used with AI that were touched up after so that I couldn't tell. That aspects of my 1.0 model were made with AI that I was not told about. And when I called her out for it for not telling me that, because that's kind of an important thing to tell, she dodges. And she says that her friend was the one who bought everything, so she didn't know. I'm a little creep, so I do some internet stalking. And I find out that her friend, in quotations, is not her friend, it was her. And it's always been her. So she's the one who commissioned all these AI artists and all this shit, and she's the one who ripped off this AI adopt, and when it didn't work out for her, made a new account, and fucking passed off her AI slop to me, to my unsuspecting little self. So then I was stuck and left with this AI brand that I didn't, like, what do you do there, right? I was so, like, flabbergasted. I, like, didn't know what to do with myself because I'm very, like, against generative AI. I'm not a fan. And then it sucks that my brand isn't my brand, right? There's like at least 4 other people who technically own the design that I'm using. So she's not mine, right? So I had to scramble to start making a new one. So I drew up a new version of her myself. And I went to get that as a model. A bunch of shit went wrong with that. I couldn't find anybody who would make the model the way I wanted it. So for the past like couple months, I had been fumbling around until finally, this does end happily. We're at my 2.0, where I've gotten everything I wanted and no AI was used. And I'm very happy about it.
That's just tragic. It's hard. And it's hard when you get like really, really excited about it and then it's
Yep.
just a letdown.
Oh, do you want to hear the best part?
Go for it.
It's a molody that I'm never gonna see again, not unless I get really big, right? Because the base just for the PSD was a 1K plus model.
Oh.
So I was like, "Oh shit, this is something." You basically dangled this golden carrot in front of me and then ripped the carrot away. It sucked. It sucked really bad, and I was really upset about it. I'm not even gonna cap. There was a moment where I was like, "Is this my sign? Do I just not stream? Is this the gods telling me, hey, hey gang?" No.
Well, I'm glad
But
you didn't. I've had a lot of fun
me too.
getting to meet
Me too.
you.
I've
On
had a
that
lot of fun
note,
getting to meet you.
do
Mhm.
you have how many uncomfortable encounters? Golly, I can't read. I wrote down all of these questions so I could remember
You
and
got
try to
it.
keep myself on track. Uh,
Yeah.
have you had any uncomfortable encounters with one guys or bad actors, and how did you deal with them? We sort of touched on that
Yes.
earlier, but
Yes. Oh my god, yes! If my mods are still here, I can hear them foaming at the mouth. Yes. Oh my god. There have been 2 recently, actually. There's 2. Very fun. Okay. I think the biggest one, though, was this guy that I used to stream with frequently. Very frequently. He was another TF2 person. He was a flesh stuber, like, he did facecam stuff while I did VTubing. So our communities mingled a little bit, but never really fully crossed over because it's different vibes, you know
yeah,
what I mean? And that's important for later. A lot of my people never really ended up going over there because a lot of the people who watch me, they like VTubers. So, it's not that they hate this guy for having a face cam. It's just that like his vibes and a lot of his stuff just wasn't to their taste. We did a lot of collabs, right? This is something that's public and it matters for later, but he drank a lot, like on stream and off stream. And I tried to be there for him, like a bunch, because at the time I thought that was my friend. We did a shit ton of collabs. We were very integrated as far as like the TF2 sphere did, because the TF2 streaming sphere here on Twitch is pretty small. Once you hit past 10 viewers, you're more than likely gonna interact with like the 5 other people who are in the same boat. It's a very tight knit group. So it was just at that point it had become somewhat of a well-known duo. Like you expected to see me in his chat, you'd expect to see him in mine. I come to find out that A, he was talking very negatively about me behind the scenes. That sucks. That sucks really bad. And secondly, he had pulled me onto stream at one point, drunk out of his mind, to just absolutely vehemently insult me and be a bitch for a solid hour.
oh, that's
And
not
it was
cool.
it was so lame. And it sucks extra because when he had done that, I had a fever, I was a little tipsy, I'd gotten off of a 12-hour stream, and I finally went to bed. So I was running off an hour of sleep, a fever, and tipsy. So the entire time I thought he was kidding. I had to watch the VOD back to see that he was being serious. Yes, exactly, D. I didn't know he was live. That's another thing. I
Oh,
didn't know
that's
he was
never
streaming.
okay.
I
That's
had to
not
figure
cool.
out he was streaming. Um, so I would say that he's my biggest example of just like a really blatant and public bad actor. I've had people do a lot of bad acting with me behind the scenes, but he was the most public bad actor I've had. The way that I personally handled it is I'm never gonna say his name publicly again. I know that he says mine, and that's fine. He can. I made one announcement in my community because my community knows him. I cut him out of all my spheres. I made it clear why he wouldn't be around anymore. And then other than that, I've just like nerfed all contact with him because in my opinion, other people are always going to talk about you. They're always going to have negative things to say. It only becomes more real when you feed into it, you know? when you give that attention. That's my experience, is a lot of the people who've treated me very poorly in the streamer sphere, they're looking for me to start something with them. Like they're coming at you because they want you to respond. And if you need to, I think it's the smartest thing you can do is talk to your community and let them know what's up. But then as far as like anything else goes, just fucking nerf them. Just nerf those people.
That's fair.
Because
That
they're
feels like
all
the
they're ever gonna
very
want.
mature way of going about it. Of I can't keep my name
Mhm.
out of your mouth, but I can choose to not give you my attention, my time of
Exactly.
day.
Exactly. Like, I'm not gonna give you traction. I'm not gonna let you be a common staple or name in my streams. I will tell my community what they need to know, which is that you're not gonna be in stream anymore. And then that's it. I'll talk about my experiences. I've always been very like, I'll tell what you did. I'll tell people what you did to me, but I won't name you. And if you want to name me, that's fine. But that's your prerogative. I will not be doing that. That's
I
how
feel
I've
like
always
just
handled bad
also in
actors.
the very specific situation that you're describing, when it is such a
Yeah.
community thing, that just feels like a bad move because
Oh,
there
definitely.
seems to be like at least a little bit of overlap and like
Yes.
well, you're gonna have your people and he's gonna have his. There's also going to be that you are rolling the dice on looking like the good person, and I will say that I've
Yeah.
never had a situation where I go on drunk rants and end up being the good guy, so
Yeah. No, and that's fair, and I agree. I also just don't think it's fair to our community members because I know we still share some people because we did collab a lot and we did share our chats a lot. Um, and if anything, I think him still talking about me proves that point too because he's lost so many chatters because of it that have ended up popping over onto my side, which doesn't feel great.
yeah.
I love my little refugees from his chat regardless. But it's like this is all stuff that could have been avoided if we were just like normal.
That's always
If we just
also
handled
one of
stuff
those
normally.
worrisome thing. It happens anytime there's drama anywhere, but it's
Yep.
that little bit of discomfort you get at the very beginning when you see somebody from the other person. You're like, is this gonna go really good or really bad? So you like
Right.
are
Like, are you gonna
trained
drama
on
frog?
you're trained on the trigger, like waiting for the like angry message to be like, I'm sorry, I'm not dealing with
Yep.
this. And then it's like, okay,
Yep.
they're cool,
And
they're
there
fine, it's
are.
okay.
There are frogs. It's so nice when they're not. But oh, there are. Yeah, yeah, oh, you're so real for that, D. It was so bad. Like to put it into perspective, he got angry one time because we were collabing and I got like a couple more raids than he did, but it was like an anniversary stream for me, which is why I was getting raids. But he was
What
getting
is
like pissed
somebody getting
off.
upset because they were collabing with a woman and they had better numbers? What?
Who saw that coming?
I know.
Scrunches my head. Oh, a creature, bro.
Ooh, I'm
An
excited. So
absolute creature.
we're gonna
Oh,
take the upturn because we're getting to some very
okay.
exciting questions. What are
Okay,
your
okay, okay, okay,
hopes
okay.
with your future in streaming and content creation? What do you want to happen?
Oh, I'm excited for this one. Smiles. First and foremost, I feel like a lot of people are like this. I would like streaming to be a little more profitable. I do like the idea of being able to like get more money streaming, but not necessarily for the reason people think. One of my main goals is for streaming to be like kind of like a part-time job, but then to also start funding other VTubers. I've done several VTuber giveaways and I plan to keep doing it. But like the biggest thing that I want with my platform is to create like a really nice safe space, but also be somewhere where people can go and expect to start their own like stuff. Like I want people to be like, that's Gutsy. If we're in her community, there is the chance that like we get like a really nice VTuber package, or we get something we want, or we get a video game we really want. That's what I want to do. I really want to use my platform to like give back to my community because they've done so much for me, genuinely. Like they've taken me from a very like cornered off, friendless NEET and made me feel better, like consistently, very consistently. So that's my goal. I want to give back.
I vibe with that. Also, I want to point out that I
Hmm.
feel like I could absolutely be friends with D because he made the reference of Gutsy wants to blow up and act like they don't know
And acts like I don't know
nobody.
nobody. No, you should. I love D. He's so sweet. He's a sweetheart, truly and wholly. All of my mods are. My mods are all sweeties.
I feel so bad for your mods, I'm not gonna lie, because I definitely say
What?
I think in the like 5 streams that I've watched of yours, I have
Mm.
been caught by the auto mod like 8 times, and then they have to read the stupid shit that falls out of my head, and I'm like, "Alright, it's fine. Go for it. Yeah, go
Nah,
ahead."
they're fine. Yeah, like what Nova said, I beat them, so you're fine. I beat my mods with sticks. I have them in a cage, actually, in a corner. Um, all of my mods get, like, their daily beatings, so don't worry.
So
Yeah, I
my
stalked them
my
too.
my first mod was legitimately sort of an inside joke because it's me and my group of dudes, and I enjoy that, and
Yeah.
my mod is the wife of one of the guys I do things with regularly, and so I was like, "Oh,
Yep.
shit. I can't have a woman in my chat. You're the mod now because then you don't count."
'Cause
And she's been great,
that's
but it was just
crazy.
completely I was like, "You don't have to be a mod if you don't want. It was just for the bit." And she's like, "No, it's fine, whatever."
We just can't have you be femme and in chat, you know?
Which is just
We
very funny
must
because I know that
maintain the sausage
there
fest.
are a lot of guys who start either VTubing or just streaming in general, like, "Nah, I'm gonna pull, like, the all-female audience." I'm like, "Bro, you have to just look at the demographic pool of people who are actually going to be, especially in the VTuber sphere, watching."
Yeah.
I am fully comfortable with the fact that my audience will most likely always be mostly men, and I will get gay with every single one of them, I don't care.
Yeah.
But
And fuck
a lot of
yeah,
people come
dude.
in thinking like, "No, I'm gonna be the one that it's gonna be just be all women all the time," and I'm like, "Nah,
Right.
nah."
I'm gonna be the next Vox Akuma, ladies, watch me. Oh yeah, lip bite.
Ooh.
Oh god. Oh god. Wait, I got you, I can do you one better. Oh, whoa.
Oh, yes, your smoker redeems. I that was, I think, the first thing I did, like, 4 years ago when I decided that I
Mhm.
wanted to do this, that I was like,
Mhm.
"Alright, well, shit, I need to work on an uwu and an ara," and I was like I practiced
Oh.
that shit. I,
As you should.
because 'cause they're 2 very different voices,
Oh, they are.
but that
I've
was
never done a
my first
serious
thing.
one.
Oh, can we
I've
get a
thought about
serious
it, I've
one?
never done
Do it. Peer pressure.
the voice for that.
I
You
feel
know what I
like
mean?
you. I'll give you. I'll do a slide into it. I'll give you the. Hara hara ooh ooh.
Oh god. You did the I don't know, man, I think I'm built for the smokers. I think I'm built for the "Ora, ora, ora, ora."
Man, different strokes for different folks. That's fine.
Real, real. You know, maybe one day I'll do a real "Ara, ara," but I think I'm too nervous.
Too nervous. That's perfect for the next question because I'm excited for this because I owe you some licks back for you coming into my
Uh-oh.
chat and starting shit. Uh,
Uh-oh.
I've seen clips of
Uh-oh.
you rapping and singing. Do you have any plan
Uh-oh.
on putting any songs or covers out in the future?
Funny you say that. Fun fact, or I guess hate's not a great word. I get so nervous doing karaoke streams. My community has to crowdfund those because of how much anxiety they give me. Um, I hate my singing voice. I hate what I sound like when I do. It's only ever been to make chat happy. So I think I'd have to get further into my like little career to comfortably put any covers out. 'Cause, like, yeah, like, $100 in my chat to crowdfund a karaoke because it's so stressful on me because I can't. I get so, like, self-conscious and nervous, and it's like, I will shake. Like, last karaoke stream, I was shaking.
Well,
It's
here
something I
comes
wanna
the
do, but
revenge.
ugh.
Here comes the
Oh, boy.
revenge. What are the chances we can get at least a bar from you? Let's
A
hear
bar?
that that you can rap it, you can sing it. I've seen your rap god. I've
Um,
also seen you singing in some of your clips.
um, I
This
think
is
I'd die if
revenge
I
for you
sang.
trying to push me to sing on Tuesday.
Oh,
I hope you know that.
okay. I'm not singing, but you guys wanna see me do
Oh,
Rap God
no,
again?
no singing? Come on, go for it, dude. That was so great.
I can do the fast part of Rap God, I gotta wait. It's my party trick, is I can do the fastest part of Rap God. I just need the lyrics pulled up, hang on. Where are you? Where is the funny? In revenge, though, I expect that you will be singing a bar.
Oh, this is my revenge.
I mean, I was just a little chatter being so silly.
No, I'll make a deal.
Nice.
I will do either. I'll let you pick afterwards. Either a bar of a rap
Okay.
song or a
Oh,
verse
you
of a
gotta rap,
song.
you gotta you gotta rap with me, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the lyrics without, like,
She's
pulling the song up.
stalling.
I am stalling, I'm nervous. Okay, okay, we ready? Are we ready? Are we still locked in? Are we ready for cringe?
I'm ready.
Okay, amazing. Someone lama you, someone I'm a human, what I gotta do to get to 30 you, I'm superhuman, innovative, innovative, rubber slut, anything you say is ricocheting off me, no gluteum, devastating word that ever demonstrating how to give a motherfucking audience a feeling like it's levitating, never fading, and I know the haters are forever waiting for the day that they can say I fell off, I'll be celebrating, because I know the way to get them motivated, I make elevator music, you make elevator music. Don't clip that, don't.
Let's get clappies for Gutsy. That was beautiful.
No. Me tongue-tying because I got nervous.
No reason to be nervous. It's fine. We're all here to
So
support
many
you.
reasons to be nervous. Oh god, you shouldn't do that.
I feel that
No.
I have that mental moment where people are like, "Oh no, we're here for you," and I'm like, "You shouldn't be. I will let you down every time."
Me, but also you shut up, nah. Bunk, bunk, bunk. Bunk for stupid. Bunk for dumb.
Bonk for stupid.
Yeah, bunk for stupid. Bunk. I love
She's
this
saying
little VTube
bonk. She's
Studio
actually
thing.
just like rifle whipping me.
I am, here, look, with the butt of it. Actively smacking him in the head as hard as I can. I love violence. Alright, give us a rap. Give us a rap.
I'm trying to think. Okay, so the real talk is I have done a couple rap songs to win money in competitions, and I'm trying to think of
Oh,
which bar I want to go with.
okay,
I'm definitely
fancy.
gonna say
Okay.
it's not the fastest. Like, you definitely have me on speed. I'm working on Godzilla just because I really want to do it, but it is
Oh.
not there.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Speed's rough, especially when it comes to enunciating, because I
Yeah.
can get the speed, but I can't enunciate, and that's
And
the
that is
problem.
what I love. I love it's a very technical thing of like I
Mhm.
enjoy the fast rap when it also is like you can tell what's happening too, and I find that
Yes,
that
it's
is
not
such
like
a talent on
mumble.
its own.
Yes, it's really hard to enunciate and speak quickly. I can't do it. I want to, though. I'm trying so hard. Give us that rap. Who's stalling now, Nero?
Oh no, I mean I absolutely am.
Ah, damn it. He didn't deny it. What's the
No.
point? God damn it. Fucking hate it here at this woke ass household.
We are not in Egypt. This is not denial. It's fine.
Yeah, we denial is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay.
Oh.
Woke in my stream? Oh, the woke left without saying goodbye. Oh man, not the clip. Alright guys, so you'll never see me again. It was nice meeting you guys. Out of pure embarrassment, I will be leaving.
No, you know, I'm gonna embarrass you a little bit more before you go.
Oh god.
Surprised she actually just sat down and disappeared.
Just slowly, like, waddled away. Can't
And
let
she
the
waddled
masses
away,
perceive.
waddle, waddle,
Waddle,
till the
waddle,
very
waddle,
next
to the
day.
very
Bum,
next
bum,
day.
bum,
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 bum.
bum, 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 bum. I feel like Gutsy will break something. Oh, definitely. I already broke several things. You just can't see it yet. We all know that I'm not allowed in places with nice furniture.
Oh, I just bought a new couch too.
Well, that is very unfortunate for you and your couch, isn't it? I did claw at it, my bad.
Just
Oh,
scratching up the couch.
yeah, actively.
Damn it, Gutsy, you
Sorry.
scratched the couch and pissed on the floor.
I'm asserting my dominance.
This is mine now.
I'm owning the space. They tell you to own and be confident in the spaces you're in. That's what I'm doing. I'm owning the space and I'm being confident.
Dude, I think about that way too often of like, I'm so glad that humans don't follow those rules. Oh
Oh, yeah.
gosh. ZV,
Oh,
hi, thank you for the
raid!
raid. We are here interviewing the
Massive.
wonderful Gutsy Demise. All of you should
Ah.
follow her.
Ah. Or
We are
give all
actually
your
about to
love and
get
attention to Nero.
very weird with the fact that I was about to talk about the fact that I'm glad that humans don't follow animal rules because I'm like, I'm glad I don't have to walk up
Yeah.
to my homie, sniff his ass, and then be like, all right, well, I'm gonna piss on you so people know we're friends. So
Yeah, exactly. Well, not even just friends, to be like, just so that they know that A, you're mine,
you're
and that you're
mine.
lesser than me. Yeah, you're mine and you're lesser. I'm the alpha, I'm the Chad. You belong to me.
Alright, so, well, as much as I was, like, trying to delay it enough to where we could just move on to the next question, I feel like
Nope, time to
I
rap.
will I will do my nervous, rap.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Did anyone else just, like, have a heart attack? Did, like, it just get really hot in here?
I had that earlier. Now do it.
Alright,
Gun
we'll
to your
go with
head.
the bit from Violet from Connor Price.
Fuck yeah.
That's the hard thing is when you get nervous and you're trying to rap, because a big part of rap is, like, breath control, and then you're like, "Oh, shit."
Yup. Yeah,
Alright,
I
hold on.
know. That's why I just fumbled Rap God. I feel you. You got this though.
Talk about the things they're gonna say when they see me, and when they see me, they just dab me up and say good to meet me. I keep it going, flowing over this. I make it look easy for me to say I do this every day of the week. I'm gonna be the one they talk about when all said and done with it. I'm the features that they want, then they don't when I come with it. I'm a scene, still a seat, fill a blow up the numbers, and I ain't leaving no crumbs, so you know when I'm done with it. There you go.
Big! Good shit, dude. Give the little claps for Nero.
Don't.
Big! He's domed.
Don't. Don't clap
Domed?
for Nero.
Oh, don't. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying domed.
Don't.
I was ready to be like, what are you on about? Oh, you got
Good.
another raid.
Crimson Ryu,
Look at you
hi.
go. Look at you go.
Thank
Big
you for the
stepper.
raid, Crimson Ryu. I appreciate it. We are talking to the still lovely, wonderful Gutsy Demise. Give her all of your love.
No, I'm not real.
So the next
I'm
question
not
is very
real.
important because of everything that
Okay.
just happened.
Okay.
Now that I've made you extremely uncomfortable and made you rap on stream, how would you feel about
Uh-huh.
doing a song with, I don't know, a friend who reached out and wanted to do an interview with you?
You know, interesting because I've already told a certain friend who reached out and wanted to do an interview that I would be more than willing and more than happy to do a song with
You
him.
say that, but I'm going to pick the most, like, out of brand song I can possibly find.
And I'll still do it. I'll still do it. The karaoke stream is out of brand. We did Two Birds on a Wire, and then we did a bunch of like the taxpayer songs, and then Frank Sinatra. Fret not. I'll
Ooh.
hit any genre. There's no winning here.
I did it my way.
I love Frank Sinatra.
So good.
His songs are so good. Uh-huh.
Also, there's some weird lore with, like, that song, My Way. I think it's the
Mhm.
Philippines that, like, 8 people have been killed while singing My Way at karaoke in the Philippines, and there's, like, a
Oh,
whole, like, background with it. I
I didn't know
agree,
that. What the
Gray.
fuck?
More gutsy singing.
Oh god.
Okay,
Maybe.
real talk, real talk. We're gonna touch on
Real
this a little bit.
talk.
I first I
Okay.
saw your Rap God, and I was like, "That's so good." And then I don't even know what song it was, but I
Mhm.
found the clip of you singing, and I was like, "Oh shit, she got the bars and the like pipes." Like it was exciting.
Thank
I
you.
just remember it had something to do with alcoholism, I believe, was the song.
My alcoholic
Yes,
friends.
yes,
I love
yes.
that song. Ah, while I disagree with you, and I think I sound like the screeching of a dying banshee, I greatly appreciate you and the comp. You're
Don't even.
very
I will
sweet.
pull that clip up right now and play it for everyone.
I think I'd
Oh,
actually
you
die.
mean you mean it makes you wanna die when, your lovely friend decides to shame you by pulling up their clips on stream?
I'm gonna do it again. I'll shame you all I want because damn it, I'm right, you're wrong, fuck you. Yeah, there we go, I'm a dying pterodactyl. See? Nova gets it. That's what I sound like. Me! I hit him with the dying dinosaur.
Hit him with the dying dinosaur.
Mhm.
That's
You
good.
pop into a gutsy karaoke, bam, dying dino.
So, continuing the Glaze Fest on your mini talents,
Oh god.
um, I, during one of the streams, got to watch you working on a very cool model.
Mm.
What drives you to work on those? How have you built this talent set? Like, talk to us about your model work.
Oh, okay. Model work's actually recent, fun fact, believe it or not. I only started making VTuber models, I wanna say, like, a couple months ago. Like, I learned relatively recently. But I've always done commission work and artwork. I used to paint, I did a lot of painting and I did public shows. And then when I stopped going outside for several reasons, I made the swap over to digital. But specifically with VTubers, I really like making those in specific because I like to do them for cheap. I like being like an affordable VTuber option. Which, do you mind if I shamelessly plug?
Go for it, absolutely.
I do VTubers for $20. They're unrigged, but $20. Regardless, though, I like doing that. They're very fun and weirdly therapeutic to draw because of all the layers, and it's like there's not the stress of making sure that you have like a super dynamic, well done pose, like in my comic panels, like the one I sent you. Drawing stuff like that it feels so stressful, like really so stressful. I love doing it, but it's so much on my brain. But drawing VTubers is so like brain off and fun. And then and it's so fun to make them cheap too, because then there's reactions like in chat where people are like, "What? It's $20?" It's like, yes, yes, be my V child. You can have a VTuber for cheap. Go frolic. That's my whole shtick.
So there are people like Gutsy who do VTuber models for $20, and there's people like me who will show you that I have no gag reflex for $20. So there's just some different kinds of people out there. Also, Maddie Knight, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Different
Quick
strokes for different
question
folks.
for my lovely mod in chat, because $20 is awesome. How do you feel about tentacles? As far as like modeling goes, not like what are your personal thoughts on tentacles?
What do you dude, imagine you walk up to somebody at a bar.
That's my intro.
What do you feel about tentacles? It's like tentacles.
That's just that Family Guy thing of who the fuck starts a conversation like that?
What do you think? Follow-up question. What do you think about Japan? So silly. I love that. Ooh, PNG Fuji. I love Fuji Tech. They're bullying me? Oh no.
Okay, so Waifu has a very fantastic idea, and we have been slowly indoctrinating her into becoming a VTuber. She has her stuff ready, and I would absolutely love to see it become a reality. She is a barista with a tentacle buddy.
Oh, one of us, one of us, one of us. Dude, VTubing's so fun. You should do it. That sounds so fun. Dude, you should. Get her into it. Get her into it.
We're trying. Her husband already streams, but he is a fleshy who does a Fuji with when we collab, because he's like, I will cross. Yeah, exactly. What is it? It's a laughing goal. And I just like it because he opens his mouth when he talks, and that makes me put him in a lot of compromising positions.
It has made me giggle watching streams with you two, and the bird opens his mouth so fucking wide, and it's just so big on stream. I was listening to you guys at work, and I like had some downtime, so I glanced at screen, saw this like big ass fucking like mouth open on screen, and had to like laugh and then explain to my coworker why I was giggling.
Dude, I love it when it's just me and RM, because he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I mean it's just a reactive, so you can sort of stick me in here." I'm like, "I'm making you a quarter of the screen, and it's just gonna be this big ass gull face just screaming."
It really is. Just it right up in there. Right up, he's ready for all the glizzies. That's so real, chat. Hot dog lover, big stepper. Beautiful.
So we're actually coming up to the end, so I think we have some fun ones. We have a couple Twitter/chat questions. But
okay.
Do you have any advice for somebody starting their VTuber journey?
I do. I actually have a couple pieces of advice as somebody who's done content creation for 3 and then redid it all and recently I feel like everything I've learned has been making me grow a little more. I think I'm somewhat qualified.
But
just
you're
a little
5'2".
bit. God damn it.
I'm sorry, I couldn't pass it up.
Yeah? You sure about that?
She's getting big.
Idiot. Yeah, fuck you. Write this down. Oh god. One of the biggest things, in my opinion, for small streamers are 2 things in specific. I want y'all, if you ever start, to act like there are 10, like 10, if that's what you're comfortable with, to 1,000 people watching you. If like there's nobody in chat, doesn't matter. In your brain, it's on emote only. That's why there's no chatter. You should constantly be functioning as if you have viewers instead of waiting for viewers to be there. Because Twitch has that buffer, there's that time frame, and if people come in and you're already being entertaining and you're bouncing off yourself and you're showing them the vibes that they're going to like engage with, they're more inclined to stay because their first intro to you is you spitballing your vibes. You're talking, you're being interactive. If you wait for people to interact with you first, you're not setting yourself apart from a bunch of other small streamers, because everybody's streaming on Twitch these days, you know, right? There's so many VTubers, there's so many FleshTubers.
So to recap, step one, spit on chat. That is what I picked out.
Yes. Yes, step one, spit on chat. That's pretty real. Chat deserves it. But it's a very oversaturated market, right? The only way to make yourself stand out is be like dead ass, just be you, right? Because there's only one. People already have their like Iron Mouses, their CDawg VAs, all these others. So you should be talking like there's already people watching. And then secondly, interaction is so huge off the platform. That's what a lot of people don't realize is like success in streaming happens a lot when you're not streaming. So short posting, being active on stuff like not necessarily Twitter, but Twitter, building friendships, creating connections. It's a really huge part. Having a Discord where you can interact with your community. If your community can like interact with you and talk with you and learn with you and like vibe and have a space to like be, they're more inclined to come back, to hang out, to like you, to want to be like in your sphere, especially with VTubing. VTubing is a little different from other streams because when it comes to VTubing, most people have like, in quotations, their VTuber. Your goal is to be their VTuber. Like they might have multiple, but at the end of the day, you want to set yourself up to be the person where they're like, this person's streaming. I'm going to catch that because they're my streamer. And a lot of that's interaction. Post on Twitter, interact with other VTubers, have a Discord. Smile.
Smile.
That's my shtick. Smile.
So I did, speaking of that, I did want to, this could totally be a background conversation, but we're just going to do it live. How are you so good with the shorts? Because there was like, motherfucker, like I go to, like I watch you and I fall asleep and then I wake up and there are shorts from stream posted. I'm like, how do you, because they're quality on top of that. It's not just like, oh, I clipped it and uploaded it. It's like you did work on that and it's been like 6 hours since that moment. So like stream went on for another hour and a half and then you were like, well, time to edit.
That is what I do. You know like the law, an object in motion stays in motion? I very much like yeah, I believe very hardly and very strongly in that. I am, at least for me personally, once I start streaming, I'm in content mode. I'm like ready to entertain chat. I'm ready to be like working on stuff. I'm ready to act like there are people watching because there are people watching. And then the minute stream ends, it takes me a bit to come down from like the work brain, right? So I use that to my advantage and I will immediately go back and I'll clip stuff out of stream or I'll take clips chat did and I'll go edit them and then I'll post them immediately. And then in the time it takes for me to do that, normally then, by the time I'm done, I've come down and I'm back to chilling. But in my experience, it's so much, you do better when you do it while you're still in like the mode. Because when you're still in entertaining mode, I feel like you like make better memes. Or I make better memes.
The one that blew me away was the day that stream crashed.
Oh,
I was like, oh, that like it's cool. You got like an hour and a half of stream and everything, and then I wake up and you dropped a fucking dope ass video, and I'm like, holy shit, she did not shut down after stream shut down. She was like, nah, we're still steaming, we're going.
Because I normally stream for hours, right? I'll stream for like 2 to 3 on like really good days. I'll stream for 4. So it's part of the autism, right? Is there's like a segment of my brain cut out for a set time. And if I'm not doing my work in that set time, my brain will convince me that I'm like a vehement lazy fuck and that I need to like explode.
Yeah.
So when stream ended and I couldn't pop back up, I was like, oh fuck, you know what? Let's go make a video. In my drunken stupor, let's go talk about horror. and how people don't understand it.
That
And then I
I
did,
don't
and then I
know.
posted
It,
it.
it again, it's shit like that that like that is like a little bit of advice I would give people is don't necessarily look at everyone as competition. Obviously, yes, we are in a like Gutsy was saying a very competitive, oversaturated market, but there is a
Yeah.
productive way to look at it. I look at
Mhm.
Gutsy and I see things that I could be doing better, but I don't see her as like competition. I it's there's aspiration to it. There is things that she does better that I'm like, "Oh shit, that is such a good idea."
Mhm.
And like so you can yeah, like wife was saying, sort of like coworkers where it's like we have different strengths, but there are definitely things that I could do better. And so if you are able to look at that and not just see, "Oh fuck, she's better than me. I suck at this. This is terrible." And take it as a like, "Okay, but why does that work? Is this a her thing? Is this a general person thing that like you can work with?" Being able to look at stuff like that and be able to not just immediately see like, "Oh, damn it. I'm not that good, but could you be?"
Firstly, fuck you, I'm gonna cry. I stink. Secondly, I think that's the healthiest way to look at it, because 'cause I've done that to you. I've definitely stolen some things from your streams. And how, like, you, like, hold yourself and how you interact, so I agree, I agree. I think it's one of the best ways to look at it, is, like, learning off of each other and vibing in that way.
And I
Don't
feel like
be
also
Mhm.
people focus a lot on like the people I know that I suffer from it. People want to be so unique that they don't feel like they can take anything from anyone, but we're all a conglomeration
Yeah.
of experiences and people. And so there are times where like I may not be feeling, but I'm like I'm going to channel Gutsy and I'm going to fucking crank it up and go for it because that's what this moment needs.
Yeah, I'm gonna channel my inner, "Alright, no think, just speak." Channel my inner no filter. But no, that is real. To spin off that a little bit, yeah. Yeah, I talked to my chat about this a while ago. People there is a scourge amongst a lot of VTubers, a lot of everybody, but in my experience, a lot of specifically VTubers with that, like, need to be, like, one in a million, the uber original. The problem, though, is you just won't be. So take that in stride and learn from others. It's a good thing, it's a good tactic. You can just personalize it. Because that's the shtick, is you're never gonna do something original, but you can personalize it and make it like yours. Because there's
There
already,
there's
there's
something
already
also to say
everything.
about being like reminiscent without being a copy. I was talking to you about this
Yeah,
with the video you made. I was like, I don't mean this in any
yeah.
bad way. I'm not saying like, oh, you're a copy. I'm like, but it reminds me of some of my favorite like horror slash like darker topic people and like putting it on play when I'm working overnights or when I'm laying down for bed. And it's such it and I
Yeah.
meant that in the best way of like it is that comfy, almost nostalgic vibe of like I'm sitting down and delving into a topic with a friend. And
Yeah.
so, like, it's okay to be like, "Oh my gosh, this reminds me," because I'm sorry, like, I know that some people are like, "No, I'm completely myself." Like, dog, if someone's comparing you to somebody who has already done well, that means that you have the makings of somebody who is
Yeah.
doing well.
It's not negative, but people get so, like, weird and upset, like, about it, and I don't think that that's, like, a productive way to look at it, especially in VTubing. Because you're gonna get compared. Somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, you're like fucking Iron Mouse," or "You did this like Shy Lily." You should take that and be like, "Alright, fuck yeah. Now watch me do it better. Now watch
Real
me lock
quick,
it in."
I, with this serious topic, I have to cap it off with a,
Yeah, I saw you with
redeemed
the uwu.
uwu. Yeah, let me just
Mhm. Here's the uwu.
there we go.
You had a tone higher than me. The range. Goodness
So we have
gracious.
yeah, I know. So okay, we're gonna get a little music nerdy for a second, but like
Okay.
I have this weird gap and it is very frustrating me. I am somebody who grew up on like Green Day and that vibe of music,
Oh,
which is
fuck
super
yeah.
frustrating for me because I
Mm,
have a very low range and then I have a very high range
mm.
and I have a break in the middle. So like
Oh,
almost
yeah.
all of the music that is in that like higher baritone to tenor
Yeah.
area is very difficult for me. So a lot of it is just like figure that is what I'm struggling with right now in music is I have that
Mm.
mental break where I'm like, I already know that people like how these people sound because these are very popular bands. So do I
Right?
try to mimic that or do I make it my own? And it is
No.
hard because like this is proven successful. I am not.
Mhm.
So will me doing it my own way be successful? And I'm trying to break through that and find where I am more comfortable and just how to adjust that for myself.
Fair. I am gonna butt you with the butt of the rifle though, and say, do it your own way. The popular one's already popular. You don't want to, make it yours. Fit it to your voice. Some of the best covers out there are covers that made the song their own. Like Every Step You Take being in minor key. That's a super popular cover. I would love to hear your cover of like a Green Day song in like the deeper voice. That shit would go crazy.
There are a couple that I'm working on, and there's some songs like I'm working on one because it means a lot to me. I don't know
Yeah.
if you have heard it, but I believe it's All Time Low, but let me double check.
All time low.
Yeah, Missing You from All Time Low. Uh
Yeah.
that is a song that I love and I hold it's one of those songs that I will most likely cry, so it'll have to be broken up into sections while recording. And
Mhm.
I want to do that song, but, like, it is just slightly higher, so I'm having to try to figure out how to bring it down while still keeping up that uplifting vibe to it. Because a lot of times when you go down,
Yeah.
it adds, like, a darkness to it, and so I'm trying to
Yeah.
keep the uplifting vibe of that song, but
Mhm.
also seriousness and also bring it down to my comfortable area.
Yeah, I can see that being a juggle act. I have faith in you, though. You got this, bro. You're
The
gonna kill
fun
it. It's
one
gonna sound
is,
awesome.
I got
Hmm?
asked to pick a couple people and do O Come Emmanuel" at a Christmas thing, and
Fuck
they
yeah!
made the mistake of leaving me in charge, and so I found, like, the
Ah.
deepest, like, most chocolatey, dripping voices I could. I'm like, "Alright, we're gonna make this dark as shit." Like, I know it's a
Fuck
typical, like, a
yeah.
faster paced, like, sort of like, "Da da 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 da." I'm like, "Nah, we're gonna slow it
Mhm.
down, we're gonna bring in that, like, dragging the note out and keeping it low, and we're just gonna absolutely change the vibe. You should not have left me in charge."
No, fuck yeah, and as you should. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna sound awesome. I love that. More people should do that. Nod,
Oh.
nod, 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 nod.
Oh, random
Oh,
just popped into my head thing. Have
okay.
you watched the K-pop Demon Hunter thing?
Yes, I have. I love K-pop Demon Hunters.
I still haven't.
Oh, you must. You have to. Nero.
I've heard the music, but, like,
Uh-huh.
I have not sat down to watch it.
It's so good. It's so good. I'll make you watch it if you don't. It is such a good movie. I love it. It's so good.
It is very funny
I love all
walking
of
in the
them.
VTuber sphere and seeing everyone's covers of it and having no idea what the hell is going on.
Right, like no context.
Yep.
I'll be your idol. It's so real. That's my favorite. Your idol's my favorite song. It's so good. It's so good. You gotta. And then I want to cover. I need you to cover your idol.
So, from what
I'll
I've
pay good
heard, that
money.
would be very fun, but I just have to get
Mhm.
comfortable with it, but it would be very cool.
Mhm. Mhm. I'm slamming my credit card on the table. I would kill to hear a Nero cover of your idol.
Oh, other things, speaking of covers and everything,
Uh-huh.
just out of curiosity,
Mm.
have you watched Hazbin Hotel?
Have. I have. I have opinions.
You have opinions? I'm
I
very
have opinions.
curious.
Okay. Everybody sit down, fold your hands. I think there are parts where Has-Been is good and enjoyable, but frankly, the writing is just subpar. It's a fun kind of like you watch because there's those good moments and then you hate watch the rest. But like, I have so many gripes. The plot, like, there's so many plot holes that are just clearly like you didn't really like think about this series much outside of like your characters. Or you thought too hard about the ending. A lot of people's first mistakes in like creating stories is they don't think about the start. They think about how to get to the end, but like when you do that, you create so many plot holes like fucking Vaggie not knowing that angels could be hurt when
Yep,
she's an angel who
yep.
got hurt. coupled with I don't like how most of the women are written. Shock of all shock. It's a little upsetting seeing that coming from a woman, but it is what it is. And then I find that I feel like a lot of it could have been if she got a couple other writers in the room, it would have been better. You know what I mean? Like, there's good parts to it. There's moments that are really fun or moments that are really funny, but Has Been as a whole is just a very lackluster show. It's just very poorly written.
I
Smile.
feel very similar to that because I was hyped to shit on YouTube when the pilot came out, and then you started
Yeah.
getting little, like, drip feedings, like the song, I think it's called Addict, that was Angel Dust and Cherry Bomb
Yeah.
song, and, like, having struggled with things in my life, like, that I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is
Yeah.
going to be amazing," and then the show came out, and it was disappointingly okay. Like,
Yep.
it's
Yep.
not my favorite thing in the world, and it could have been done worse, but it also could have been done better.
I think that's a perfect place to put it, is
I will
it's
say
just
"Loser Baby"
okay.
is fantastic, and I will
A good
absolutely do that
song.
song with any of my friends when we're doing karaoke. So
Dude,
good.
fuck yeah. They're
Husker, I
also I
want
will
more
say
Husker. I love
I'm sorry.
him with a
True.
passion.
There's some good songs in season 2. I did like Gravity. Gravity, honestly, was, like, really fucking good. Because also playing off that, I feel like that was her grief, in my opinion, is so fucking relatable. Very much so. It was a good song. I want more loot. Gravity's good. That's
That
what I
was
mean, though, it sucks. There's so many good points. Sorry, go on.
Oh, no, I was just saying, like, that was just a completely, like, random thing because I am working on it's a song that was released by the original voice actor when it was on YouTube for Alistair, and
Oh! Is it the
Black
fuck,
Gryphon.
yes! I love that song! Dude, as you should.
But, Black Griffin's Insane is,
Yeah.
that's what I'm working on right now, and I'm actually really happy with it. My audience loves to only use the karaoke button when I'm doing things like this, where I'm like, "I'm not gonna make everyone on the Discord call listen to me do a karaoke thing. If you guys wanna do it when I'm just alone and vibing, sure." And then they
I
never
mean,
want
I'll listen to your
to,
karaoke.
but, but I have been working on, Insane, and I'm pretty
Oh, that's
chuffed
so
with it.
exciting.
I'm sort of nervous just because, like, I
Mhm.
I enjoy okay, so Sound of Silence, Disturbed version?
Yeah.
I really enjoy I used to scream for, like, in a
Mhm.
band, and so I enjoy that,
Oh.
and, uh
Wait, hang on, same. Sorry, go on.
but so, like, there is a bit in the middle of that song, which is I've never done it for stream. I may have done it once or
Mhm.
twice in, like, Discord karaoke, but, like so I'm
Mhm.
worried that, like, I'm going to get into it, and I'm gonna hit that part and just absolutely just fuck everyone's ears with it because I'm going to be into it and not paying attention to the, like, volume and everything and hit the part that I, because I'm making it my own a little bit.
Yeah.
And so there's gonna be a little bit of that in it, and I'm just like, I'm going
Yeah.
to look over and just see it, like, peeking the fuck out.
Mm. I can show you how to fix that. You just need to use certain, like, compressors and stuff, and it won't.
Interesting, I will have to get with you on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can show you how to do it. The only reason I haven't done it for myself is because 'cause I'm lazy, and I think it's funny when I peek when I scream at games. Because I
That
think
is
Chad also finds it funny.
that's so real, though. There's so many things like, "No, I haven't done it for myself, but if a friend needs help, I'm absolutely down to show you how to do it. I just haven't
Yeah,
been fucked to do
exactly.
it myself."
Exactly. I'll stay my own scuff to the world,
But
but
I
I
feel like
got you. I can show you how to do it.
VTubers are the embodiments of the "do as I say, not as I do."
Oh, definitely. It's our whole brand.
So, we did have
'Cause,
one
like
Twitter
mm,
question, which was, "Will you ever play Hannah and the Ice Caves on stream?"
no!
I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that is, but I said I
Nope.
would ask.
It's it's from Lordette. Lordette keeps I love her. I love them. Lordette keeps suggesting games that are just not up my alley, and they know aren't up my alley, so they, like, will post it in my Discord all the time, and they'll go to other VTubers and be like, "You should ask Gutsy to play this." I say this with nothing but love. In fact, actually, come here. I say this with nothing but love. No. No. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
No, thank you.
No. That's it. Thank you. Smile.
So we are close to the end. I think I have just one more thing. Chat, do
Oh,
any of you
okay.
have anything that you want to ask our fantastic friendo here?
Yippee! Yeah, just no. Not even a
Not
fuck
even a
no?
fuck
Let's
no?
just fuck no yet. Don't stink! I don't! I shower so often.
Okay,
I have
to
so
play
much
devil's advocate,
showering.
you have said that you are stinky multiple times during this
I'm
interview.
stinky in vibes. I'm stinky in vibes, not in practice.
I love the idea of like a job interview where they're like, tell us about yourself, and you're like, well, I'm stinky.
I am, dude. I'm in vibes. In like, you know, like the stinky vibes? I'm like a creature, I'm a gremlin, I'm your dumpster VTuber. But I don't smell like a dumpster VTuber.
The
Alright, I care too
dumpster is
much
in my
about
soul, not my body.
Exactly. Dude, I care way too much about my appearance to smell bad, and I can own that. I like smelling bad is a fear of mine. I'm so scared of smelling bad, so I overcorrect it. If anything, I probably smell too much like the perfumes I get.
It was nice to meet you too, Gray. But I also feel that one of my biggest fears is like being ready to go to work and then catching a whiff of yourself. So I'm like, nope, we're gonna nip that right away because that is
Yep, we're gonna
awful.
kill that. Yes, I keep like deodorant and perfume in my bag out of pure fear of that. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't smell bad.
Ooh, we got a couple questions. Let's see. Lyria wants to know
Okay,
your
okay.
TF2 KDR.
Oh god. How do you check that? Do I have to boot up TF2?
You're asking
I
the
don't
wrong
actually
person.
know.
I love the idea of TF2, and then I remember I'm absolute
Ah.
garbage at shooters, except for Overwatch. Overwatch is the only thing I ever got really good at, and then I try to play another game, like, God, I suck.
We have to play TF2 together because you said that. This is not, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Our next collab, we're playing TF2. Have it
Alright.
installed and ready.
I know
Miro?
nothing about it. I know nothing about it,
I'll walk
so
you through. I'll walk you through.
Dust Bowl specifically.
Yes, of course. I only play Dust Bowl. I am a sniper. I'm a sniper main. So I will say that I think that my kill to death ratio, I think I have more kills than deaths. Because most of my time is spent being a fucking menace. Because believe it or not, with how shitty I am on stream, I'm actually not that bad the minute I stop streaming. I don't know what it is.
That is so
Streaming nerfs
real.
all my skill.
I think
I'm
we had
so
that
shitty at
conversation
sniper.
before where, like, I had to work
Yeah.
on the skills, 'cause I'm like, I can be at, like, an 8 on gaming or an 8 at yapping, and then you put them together, and I'm like a 3. And like, alright, we need to build these
Yup.
back up. Let's see,
Yup.
Omni
I
said, what if
talk.
someone wanted to pay you more than $20?
I let people tip, but I leave it at 20 because I want it to be accessible. That's my big thing because I know what it's like to not be able to afford to do a hobby you want to do. And it sucks. So I keep my VTuber prices as low as I can while still making a profit. But I'm okay with people paying me more. I don't mind. I understand that VTubing is a lot, so I like tipping is always super appreciated. But I keep it low for the people who need it. And even if people just don't want to tip, maybe they just don't want to spend, 100 to 1,000 on a model. Give me your 20 and I'll make you model.
Let's see, we
I
have,
got you.
when does your mod get a chance to steal your boyfriend?
Never. In fact, this is why I fucking beat you guys. This is why there's a mod cage. I'm shaking your cage now. I'm gonna beat you. Your daily beatings went up by 5.
I love the
Smile.
idea that you have, like,
Lame.
a daily beating tally. You're like,
I
oh,
do.
nope, you were bad. You get an extra 5 today.
I do have a daily beating tally. They all know. They all quiver in fear when they see me go live because they know that that means I'm gonna take my frustrations out on them after too. Any bad thing that happens, my mods just have to cower. When do we get fed again? You don't. You've been bad.
Never. You did promise canes, but to be fair, she promised that she would try canes, not that she would bring you any.
Yeah, I promised I'd have it, not that you would.
Do you have any styles you want to experiment with in model creation?
Yes, I want more people to commission me for horror. Because, fun fact, not many people know this. With all the cutesy shit I draw, that's not my main art style. My main art style is lineless horror and gore art. And I would love if more people would commission me for more scary models, but there's not a lot of people who want them, which bums me out. I'm making myself one, and I want to make more people. I want more scary V babies. I want to be a scary V mother. Give me the scary kiddos.
You heard it here first. Gutsy wants to be your scary mommy.
Yeah. Oh wait.
No, wait.
Uh-oh. Hang on, wait a minute. Reverse, 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 reverse. You don't want that. I promise you don't want that. I promise you really don't want that. I'm a
Well,
creature.
this is where I get to do the fun thing and say, where can people
Oh
find
shit.
you?
Oh shit. You can find me at Gutsy Demise on almost all platforms. That is my tagline everywhere. On YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Gutsy Demise is mine and mine alone. You will never find another Gutsy Demise because the minute I found out that that tag was open, I stole it everywhere. It is mine. But most platforms, you can just look up Gutsy Demise, and if I have the platform, I will be there.
What about your VGen so people can commission your $20 models?
Oh, that's right. Hang on. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. I actually don't think that my VGen is called Gutsy Demise.
It is not. That's where I found out about this name and was like, fuck, what do I call her?
That's right. I still need to nerf that. God, I'm so silly. No, wait, it is still Gutsy Demise. Hang on, wait. Can I put it in chat?
Go for it.
It is still Gutsy Demise. The name on VGen is Mal because I'm lazy and I need to fix that.
That is
I
what
don't
confused
mind
me
if
because I'm like,
people-
it says Gutsy Demise, but it also says Mal.
I'm really lazy and I don't mind that people call me Mal because it's not that I'm like upset by my past life. It's just that it's like there's so many bad and negative connotations to it where I'm just like, Gutsy's just better. I'm just so much happier being Gutsy. My little creature. Yippee!
My little creature is just such an apt, like, summation of everything.
It's me. I'm a little creature. That's how you like describe. If anybody ever is like, oh, what's Gutsy like? Creature. Fucking creature. Cryptid in the woods. Disgusting fucking thing that we found.
Well, Gutsy, do you have anything else you would like to say to the lovely people watching at home?
I'm sorry that I wasted 2.5 hours of your time. And also, thank you so much for having me on for the interview. I had a blast. I'm having a giddy old time. This was super fun.
Thank you for being the first one. Are you kidding me? An RRR right before the ending. We're trying to have a nice
Give us
chill
an
time.
aria.
Hold on.
Give us a good aria.
Let me scratch it up a little bit by drinking an energy drink.
Lock it. Oh, you also got an ulu.
Oh, we'll slide into it.
Okay.
We'll go from a little bit of an that I feel like a slide whistle at the end of it.
Like I can feel the movement. It's beautiful. Clip that. I want somebody to clip that. I want that.
For anyone wondering about voices, that is something that I learned recently of taking, like, it's basically the same tone, but like taking it from your chest all the way up to behind your nose. And that makes the slide a lot easier. If you stay in the same area, but move up where you're saying, thank you, Lirio. Lirio is the wonderful person who sat there on Discord and talked me through it as I messed with that.
Dude, what the hell? Hell yeah. Wait, can I capitalize? I want to learn to do that.
Lirio, make friends.
Lirio, can I kidnap you? I want to learn the ways. I want to be a slide whistle.
Wow.
Imagine my power. Imagine my power.
I just love the idea
evil things.
of an absolute based out Gutsy. You're just at your normal, you're like, chat, seriously, you need to stop.
True. Hit him with that. All right, guys, fucking quit. It's time to stop.
Lirio, you're already in my DMs.
True. Kidnap you again. I'll kidnap you again. Whoring out Lirio.
That will be the name of my next fanfic.
Amazing. Whoring out Lirio.
I can't help but say deep voice Mal sounds like Moist Critical.
Mean it? That's a compliment! Holy shit!
I love that.
Hang on, you mean it? You guys mean it?
Oh my god, it does. I can't unhear it now.
Let's go!
I can't
Holy
unhear it.
shit! Wait, hang on. Okay, hang on. Alright guys, today we're gonna talk about the VTuber Nero.
So is that Moist Gutsy or Moist Demise? I feel like both of those
you
names
know,
like elicit different things.
what about Gutsy Critical?
Gutsy Crit. Oh, that's true. We could go with that.
I think the moist ads. I think
Ooh,
the moist
Critical
creates.
Demise sounds so good.
Oh, wait, Critical Demise cooks. Wait, that's the alter ego. That can be like my male toggle. I'll get like a male model, and when I drop my voice, I'll
The
be
male
critical.
model is
Critical
just
Spice.
Critical.
Yeah, it's Spice Critical with a split die. That's amazing. Holy shit. I'm
See,
stealing
even
that.
even at the end, ideas are just flowing.
Dude, the bounce off goes hard. But again, thank you so much for having me, gang. This was fun.
Absolutely. Let's see. We are going to raid out to somebody while we just sort of fade into obscurity. I think we're gonna go to Tippy today. But thank you, Gutsy. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. This was fun. This is the first ever interview I've ever done.
This was the first one I've
So feel
ever
honored.
conducted, so
Let's go! And it went great, I think. I hope.
I hope so.
We're gonna stream ends and he's gonna be like, wow, you sucked.
We never speak to me again.
Yeah, exactly. Get blocked immediately after, like, oh, God. I can't handle this.
Well, everyone, I hope you have a good time. I have to go eat food.
Very real.
Toodles. Yeah, I know. I had to make sure.